Echo is yelling.
Oh, yeah.
He is getting involved even. So this whole DRX team now is also able to bring that energy, bring those emotions. Obviously, but it's the whole team. They are so loud on stage this year in Pacific. It has been
guys.
You hear that roar from the crowd, and it can only mean
I
one
have
thing.
already
This game is ready
reached
to get
out.
kicked off. Let's go ahead and hop into
I think me and
Lotus
Tyson are gonna watch
for
another
map
day
number
together.
one.
But today we're just rocking. Today we're just rocking.
Rings out a little bit
Let's lock
louder.
in
Is it
here.
gonna be the Pacific faithful, or those from Sen City known the world around? Let's find out. As already Hyunmin pushing forward here at Rubble.
Yeah, it's
We're
looking
live.
like a pretty similar setup for the side of Sentinels.
By the way, we are running the same
Last time
comp
they
as last
played this
time.
2-1-2 split on their pistol. They like to spread the map a bit, and they always use this Viper wall further back. They sometimes just give up rubble control because they like to pinch you when you're trying to go through tree, when you're trying to execute onto a site. A little bit of information garnered. Hyunmin
He's alone.
past the wall.
Gets past the wall, flashes himself there for a brief little moment.
But they're just gonna have it.
His way for now. Zelsis just held back here at Waterfall.
Look at this molly he has
Patience
in sight. Is that a molly?
from Sentinels, realizing that this is in fact going to be a C plant.
Where's that molly?
Now,
Or is it a
still
flash?
getting
Sorry, I'm
into
tripping. That's a
5v5
flash. It's a
to
flash.
The back end of this spike plant. Everyone's
bad.
still untouched.
Got a little bit
My
of
bad, my bad.
utility here. Paranoia and Aftershock available for DRX to utilize.
Here we go. Retake.
Shot through, flash connecting, but just a tuck away there.
Planning for pit, by the way. This is a
Staying
really
safe
good
here for
plan
the
for them,
moment.
but
That
they're playing
Paranoia
in.
Still at the ready. Zekin trying to push forward. Paranoia crash across, connecting onto three.
Send classic, send classic.
Things up here from that waterfall side. Swinging into the smoke line up there. As
One for
Baines able
one.
to find one to rate. Firing back.
Shit.
It's going to be DRX
Shit.
filling the kill feed. As Zelsis can find one more, but cannot get it done. Pistol goes the way of DRX.
I didn't see
Yeah,
fucking
just
dick
a
right
nice
there, but
start
it's all
here
right.
to this map for DRX.
It's not a nice start,
Looking
Caster.
things
It's actually a
nicely,
terrible
being
start.
patient off the rip, just seeing if
Why are they
there's
being
anything
biased?
unusual from Sentinels in the beginning. There isn't. They're able to get Hyunmin past the wall. Then it's a good use of the salvos by freeing right as that wall is dropping to give DRX the ability to make that execute cleanly, safely, force Sentinels to play a full-on retake. And then they just lock it down with some good shots, and you can hear them. They are loud, folks. This is not the DRX of old.
Certainly not. Bane on the rejoin. Give them some much needed energy. As it's going to be a little bit
Or
of
C.
a rush play out here towards Mound. Cut of the noise in the meantime. Just going to be Zelsis.
Eco for us.
Over here by A. Rides the rope, gets up top over towards safety, just relaying this pressure.
Zekin's already got 3 orbs, by the way.
Site will be taken. The plant can come through.
Yeah, they've got the U-tilt to watch.
They're looking for a
backside
lurker.
here.
It doesn't
As soon as
exist,
they check
though.
the camera, it's
Oh,
getting
he saw a
cleared.
lot. He
Be
saw
aware
3 at
of
least.
This long lurk flank from
And the
Sentinels.
cam.
See if they want to get
This new
aggressive on
UI's
this,
kind of
try
clean.
to deny.
Yeah, people are having mixed
Sentinels going
opinions
down
on
to
it,
the
but
Door broken open. 7 seconds until that next salvo comes online here for freeing. Also does have that concuss. Mako plays close here for the moment. Bulldog in hand. Hyunmin down at drop. Bulldog of his own. Mission is for Sen. They try to make a play for it. They just sit back. Looks like they're going to try to at least get something going here as Paint Shell does land. Hyunmin eating a bit of damage, but widely sent, seeming content to just go ahead and die to the spike.
the Dyna Spike. Prepare
For DRX,
yourselves.
Doesn't mean that they're going to be able to hold on to all of
Should we
these.
change it up
weapons.
into exclamation
Yeah,
marks?
I
Nah,
think this is
keep it.
the right call here for DRX. Maybe you can find an exit frag with free. He's got one.
Oh,
Which is
nice.
in. That's going to be a
It's
Bulldog
actually
loss,
big
and
for
Les
Zekin to get
Bucko
the
can
kill.
over there. But he has one of his own.
Good for
actually,
Zekin to get the
never
kill.
mind.
He's like 3 off ult.
He's
Yeah.
trying to relay that
Or-
flashback, who is just
Holy
nowhere
fuck, that's a lot of
nearby,
question
so we'll
marks.
end up losing out on a singular rifle. DRX still get the 2-0 start they were looking for.
So far, so good, and DRX taking advantage of some of that early space that Sentinels will give up on this
All right,
defender
first
side.
gun round here.
They do commit
Is that a
sometimes
regen
to
shield
fight
on
for
Bang?
rubble, but
It
they're
is.
not nearly as aggressive with it as a
And a
lot of
light
other
armor.
teams are generally
Bonus.
on this map. So kind of an interesting way that they like to play. And again, a lot of it comes off the back of the toxic screen that John QT is going to be setting up.
Okay,
and
but really, why did they
utilizing.
die to the
And Bang in
spike?
particular is really
They died to
annoying
the
in
spike
tree.
to deny
He's
the
really creative
attacker's
with how he
orbs
utilizes that
because it
space
can
and
start
moves
to like
around
really
with it.
domino.
Looks like Hyunmin going to go out on his own. Gets spotted.
That's the biggest
So
reason,
Haunt, don't
I would
think he's
say.
too concerned about it, just given the gate crash
Economy is a
setup that he
part of it
has, and
too,
yeah,
I
we'll just go
guess,
ahead,
but I
jump
think it's
out.
mainly denying orbs.
Bit of a rinse and repeat here for DRX. Similar scenes, similar movements from what we were witnessing in that pistol.
Why are you
round.
explaining
Once
it?
again,
Well, I think someone was actually
trying to
genuinely
open things up
asking.
as there goes
There's,
the wall.
like, I know most of us are trolling.
Not in front of it.
Actually, yeah. I mean, yeah,
Let's
it's
just
fine
cut
to
noise and
explain
let
it.
the
I
players
know
have
most of us are. Well, I hope most of us are trolling. Are we?
Everything they have over to try to cut this execute off.
Warren into the side. Celsius already eating some damage earlier on, down to 63 as the plant gets ready to come through. Mako and Field going to take a more forward position here. A little bit of reinforcements to push
Nice.
out of the smoke.
Nice.
Through second from beyond the grave. Able to find one. Bane's going to be taken down. Flashback now with everything
Holy
to do.
shit, nice. But
Manages to find
that was
2 kills.
expensive.
And in the end,
That was
they'll wait out the snake
expensive.
bite and give
Good
it a few
job.
as the
I don't really
Celtics
know what's
themselves on
happening
board.
because it's so
That's
brawly.
decent damage for
but-
DRX, but I'm a little bit concerned there with how
expensive.
telegraphed that whole situation was for them. They used a bunch of utility to get the wall to go down. That buys the time
Look at
for
the pings on the
Sentinels
map.
to make an easy rotation over. Plenty of time for them to set up for that retake. It isn't the cleanest one, but the
Let's see what
movement
happened
and the
again
timing
here.
is good for them.
One
Which
from
means
there.
DRX might need to think
Another
about
spam
that.
kill
See if
here.
Mako can kind of understand
What?
that situation.
Narrates?
Things have been pretty readable for them so far. Sentinels are making fast
Bucks
rotates.
that
See if you
flashback
can
got
maybe
2,
use
but
that
it's
against
okay.
them. Still don't. Nice flood retake here for the side of Sentinels.
Bro's
See
playing
if they
ranked
can
on
get it going.
stage.
Continue on here. So that is going to be, I believe, a Guardian buy down for Zelsis. Start the round. Again, this execute.
Oh wow.
Be given up.
Just flash through
Sentinels
like
happy
that.
to give that space up. They don't mind letting you rotate over to B. Sometimes they'll use this toxic screen to catch you off guard.
Very heavy commit to this side of the map now. As stealth drone going to be spotted out,
Fucking
taken
drone.
down. Mako able to find a kill. His bang is just straight across him, and the man can't see a damn thing. And as he regains his vision, he will lose his life. Mako,
I saw what happened to
picking up
Zekin. He was
two.
trying to get wall up.
very
He
fast reaction here. Zarate just desperately going to try to hop away. Knows that if he swings out, he is dead. Ends up falling to the aftershock. Assembly on a quick peek. Will
I mean,
find
what can he
JT.
do? He's paranoid.
DRX are wise
His
to
util's
Sentinel's ways.
insane.
I mean, it's
He's
all
paranoid.
util
What can he
here that
do?
gets the job done. It's
He's
the stealth
paranoid. He
drone
can't
that identifies
swing.
Zekin, and
He
then you're
swings, he
going to get the kill on
dies.
a bang
He
off
tried
the
to find the
flash,
gap in
and then
the
you get an
thing.
aftershock kill to boot.
I don't know what happened to Bang. It
Crazy
looks like he
good
like lagged
preparation
out.
being shown so far from
But I think he was
DRX.
trying to dodge
That
stun. He was
round right there
blind.
was as
Who
good as it
flashed him,
gets
the
as an
Yoru or
anti.
the Breach?
Unbelievable.
Celsius now is having to stay tucked away, just that Guardian in hand. Doesn't look like anyone's going to go.
Derek, you should be a
deep in pursuit
lawyer.
to try
By
to
the way, I'm
find him and
defending
suss
them.
him out.
Bro, I'm telling you what
Go ahead
happened.
At least retain
I'm not
that, but DRX
Fucking making. If they played it bad, I'll
moving
say they
up
played
now
it
by
bad.
2. We'll get the upgrade here onto the Phantom.
Well, okay,
Min-maxing
I have an
as much as
excuse for
humanly
everything that
possible
happened
here is
there,
Celsius,
but
but
they obviously did
in the
something
end,
wrong,
it's
I guess. But
3-1.
DRX just fucking
DRX out in
rolled
front
them
at
with
the
the
moment here on
util.
notice.
But it looked like
Just
Zekin
really
was
well
trying to
drilled.
calm for the wall
As
up,
you would expect
and as he
from a
was
team.
calming it, the drone was
Tommy
running in at
coaching
the
them.
same time, and at the
Some
same
doubt
time,
with
they were
this
all
DRX
running in. He
roster
just got like
coming together
overwhelmed.
This year. But Termi has once again worked magic.
What?
Great aftershock.
The
Great
fuck
shot
was
from
that?
Yunmin, man. He's
Pause.
been electric. Coming in as the duelist for this squad. Has really been a great replacement for Buzz's huge shoes
Yeah.
to fill.
I don't know. These guys are scary. These guys are scary, dude. I mean, everyone here is very
Thunder
good.
as
I just
well,
don't know them,
right
so
there for
I'm not
Bane.
aware of the.
Now margins.
The
And obviously just
danger?
that one Phantom carried over here, still in the hands of
These
Zelsis.
guys are looking good already.
Okay,
Nice
push up into
second.
smoke in second, able to find a right click. Shows
No!
up, but he cannot fire off the rocket. John QT, Ted the Bane, who somehow was a second aftershock kill on this map already.
Get him, Nate. Get him, Nate.
Whip City here around the box, but in the end,
Damn it.
DRX crunch back against
Who's
Sentinels.
screaming like that? Please
They
stop.
do not allow
Oh
for
my
them to get
god.
a
Wait,
modicum of
chat.
additional damage in that round.
Stop.
I like the play
That's
call
actually
here from
that's
John
actually
QT.
hella annoying.
You know, they haven't shown any real rubble congestion or aggression. Just go.
Now
go
that should be
deep
you
in
should
the
be able
paint,
to
see
get
what you
like
can get done.
warned for that.
And they do a fair amount of damage.
You should
at
be able to
the
get a
very
warning
least.
for
Give
that.
themselves a chance
No
to sneak
joke.
this one away. But freeing their
Question.
great reactions against the
I play Raze, by
showstopper.
the way.
It's just in a
Did Zekin
really
fuck
nice
up his
position to shut it
satchel
down before the
rocket?
rocket
Like,
would
should
even
his
get out
rocket
to
come
be
out
shot.
faster?
Then yeah, a little bit of a whippy sprayer on the box, but into the next round, DRX this time.
He satcheled
on
too
an
early?
exploration towards
Like, it should
Mount.
come out a little faster, right?
Look
The
how
animation,
fast
I think he should have
rotations
came
are
out a
coming
little
through.
faster.
Already Zekin over here, along with John QT and Zelsis.
Has to be.
Oh my god.
Have to be making these faster.
Are they
paces.
in?
Mako is just TP'd in. He's just
Wait,
held
how-
him down.
how is he
QT
there?
assassinated him.
Wait,
Now strike.
what
Celsius
is
gone.
going on?
Second here to try to hold the line. Spots
Nice
out one.
second.
It's
Nice.
good timing there, but now the Rolling Thunder is crashing his way.
He's fine, he's fine.
Hooks back into the corner, staying safe here for the moment.
He has nade as well. They have nade
Right
C's?
shots out there from Freeing.
They do have nade C's. Nade C's?
Solid efforts here from Sentinels.
Can't really
to be able
line it
to
up
keep things
together.
as even as they are, but
He
as
tried
right
to
as they say it,
seize and they killed him while he was
they're
doing
picked apart.
it. Oh my
and cleared.
god.
Second flashed.
That's
once again
fucking
forced away is
lame.
Bang. Now arriving in
Paranoia.
from Waterfall, sends out that paranoia, but it only connects on to one. 2 targets second.
Oh my god.
Somehow nearly
Insane. If Bang didn't
gets that
die,
transfer off into the second kill.
stop. That person
Two
has to
players left
stop.
alive.
I'm about to message
TRX
his
now
riot
move up
staff, no
5-1.
joke.
I'm
That's
pretty
actually
sure
gonna
Mako
ruin this
double
game for me
TP'd.
if they keep screaming like
He set up a
that.
smoke on the edge, on the
Oh my
corner of the C
God.
site. TP'd into it, then TP'd again. Right into the back. Yep. unbelievable stuff. Hit the stun as well. So Bane there coming in big with his utility. Some big assists.
Like, it's not even because they're
So good
cheering
at
for
the grand
DRX. I
final,
don't care about that. That's just
util.
obnoxious as fuck.
And he's continuing on that once again. Has just really embraced this role of, obviously, you know, the jokes abound that he's the Korean Zelsis, the hype man, but really he's been doing a great job.
This is
with
full buy for us.
setting up his teammates. He has really embraced that role.
Action does not stop.
This game is going very fast.
In the round, immediately just going to be sending out the
It's on his teammate.
Tries to send a flash, but ends up getting stunned, so can't go for the swing
Zelsis
out that he
nice.
wanted. Another little peek in the hole.
Nice,
This time,
John.
Buckler
Good
keeping up on
stand.
top of the platform, ends up getting gunned down, and this is going to be a big
Oh, good
advantage.
util
First real
here.
one that Sentinels have had.
Good util. 5v3.
They look to get themselves a second round win.
They have tail
coming
ults.
through. Armageddon available from Freeing.
Oh, Weisel's big.
Coming in,
Nice.
Freeing trying to go off with a timing, trying to catch them here while he still had his rifle in hand, but ends up falling to the wayside. So now 2v5 to try to convert this one. Tap on the spike to swing on
Nice
the
to
floor.
not push,
It's gonna
Bang.
be much
Good
better.
discipline
Find the
there.
ball.
Good job not going all the way.
Massacres
And the
him
fact
there.
that he got the
And that
2,
is
I
gonna
thought
be
he
a
was going to die
flawless
still.
round for Sentinels
I would have
trying to get
even
the second
been
win.
fine with
Yeah,
him
that's
dying.
a
Just the
huge
fact that he
breath of
didn't go
fresh air
in.
here for
He
Sen.
didn't need to.
It's just a quick execute off the back of the Yoru wall.
Ooh, nice shot.
Zelsis wins a battle against Flashback. Just a fadeaway there with the Phantom.
That's a good
John
scan.
QT got the spot
Good vice ult.
off the
Well
fade util.
done.
And they're able to use that steel garden nicely to make sure that it's a much easier affair at the end.
That's
See
a
if
great
that-
snappy reaction.
Yeah.
One ultimate, you get 2 away from DRX, and you get the round
5-2.
win on top while retaining all of your weapons.
They have
So you
tail
can
ults
try to
and
start
Cypher,
building
Omen.
up this economy that's
They're gonna rush
away
A.
from you.
They're gonna rush A.
Absolutely correct.
Is he gonna
And
fade
got some
ult?
big ultimates to counter some of what DRX might want to do here.
He's gonna prepare it.
Util to clear the space.
Don't do it yet. Not yet, Nariot. Not yet.
Catch a player
Okay,
out.
it's fine.
Harriet, Let's loose
Yeah,
with the
just
knife.
He got 3.
Sends it out.
At least
gets
3.
Multiple players on the side of DRX.
What do they
Without
do
that
off of
audio.
that though? Like, what did this
4
do
player
for
setup
us?
here
Just,
from the side of Sentinels.
it just delayed them a little bit. Were we supposed to follow up with that?
In the end.
Or maybe they naded. Oh, they
See
seized
DRX
naded, I
work the map
think.
a little bit now.
I think. Oh no, they just
The ult's
naded.
been used. Your positions have been identified.
Viper ult on
You think you
C.
can get away with just kind of pausing a little bit into the door here for Hyunmin. That toxic screen looks like it's gonna.
The nade did some damage to the
slay
Yoru, yeah.
Momentarily.
Oh, the push over
my
great.
god.
Cold with it goes out.
You just walked through that dry. Do not take this to your ranked games. Your teammates will flame you. Big kill on alert. I can't believe he just did that. Was that dry?
Still inching forward, still playing forward into this site.
Oh, the paranoid actually.
Sentinels
Never
have
mind.
3
Bang did
players ready
flash.
to
Bang
reply.
did flash. Bang did paranoia. There was util. But still, that looked
Very
fucking
good.
mad.
The stealth drone could use it to check the site itself. Main still with an aftershock for the post plan if they can get it there.
30
Nice
seconds.
info with the
Bulldog
Roomba.
confirm the positioning here. Now
They still
Sentinels
have rockets.
keen to wait for their moment to strike.
Zekin's playing retake. I like
Precision
it.
is gonna
Smart
be-
play.
They're gonna let them plant.
Now they know it's
To be
A.
the case. Wait for John QT to get over. Really make sure you've got the full forces available for this retake. Don't give DRX any chances. Don't give them the 1v1s.
Zekin should be aware of this potential.
Alvos is trying to
He's
check
trying
a
to jiggle it
couple
off.
angles here.
Oh, they
Bane
saw Zekin. They saw Zekin. He
expects
doesn't
the
know he's
damage,
spotted.
creeps
I
forward,
think
trying to catch
I think
Zekin off
Zekin
guard
thought he had
as
the
it
timing on
works
the
is
rope, but
question.
Bang got a timing. I don't think Zekin's gonna clear this.
Bring in the meantime, needing to try to hold the door. Zekin getting ready to go on the swing. The gun barrel spotted there for a brief moment. He's playing it so patiently, and he walks right into it. The kill does come through, but
Okay.
now he's on his
Big
lonesome.
kill from John.
Looks to go for
Nice.
the drop down, get the aftershock through.
I
But
think he thought he
Celsius
was jiggling the rope,
take
but
his
this guy
feet out
got
from
by.
underneath of him. Sen starting to rally back, get themselves a 3rd round win.
Yeah, this is the Sentinels that I'm used to
There
seeing.
we go. There we
So
go.
far this year on
Good
this
job.
map.
Good
Really
mid-rounding.
patient play around that toxic screen. Keep your opponents guessing. When are you going to get aggressive off of it? You know, you use the Nightfall. You don't do much off the back of it. Yeah, they get some info.
What's happening in
They're
there? What's
able to just
happening in
kinda
there?
plant their
Someone.
feet, wait things out. And then it's a nice push there from some of the players, waiting for that toxic screen to fall, for their moment to strike. Bang, right, ready and waiting for the trade there.
I'm pretty sure they're paranoid for
Really
Nariot
nicely
to keep
done.
like that.
Flashback
That's a
had
crazy
a
play to
little bit
make
of
still,
tough
but
time
I
in some
love
of
it.
these 1v1s. He's been good on some of the defenses in terms of post plants, but
keep playing
some of
confident.
these 1v1s he's been losing, Zelsis and others, so I like this timeout from DRX.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, you know, timeout call comes through despite the scoreline. It is DRX, Termi, wanting to try to slow down this momentum that's starting to build up from the side of Sentinels. But you heard it from Zelsis saying, guys, keep playing confidently. Clearly things a bit shaky in these initial rounds. Onus is now on DRX to try to silence that confidence on the opposite side of the stage.
For sure. And what I hope that Termi might be instilling in Mako and the others here is spread the map a little bit. Let's work try and bait out some of the utility, try to bait out some of the Sentinel players.
Man, doesn't support tier 2.
Playbook here with some set executes.
Why would he care about anyone but Sentinels? Nice try on the rage bait, my boy. Nice try on the rage bait, my boy. Not today, though.
See if we can catch Sentinels off guard.
Try again tomorrow.
Push and pull them around the map a little bit more.
4 out of 10.
You will find
4
some
out of 10.
openings against Sentinels as well. That's something that teams have
not even a
done
4, yeah.
rather
Maybe
well
a 2
against
out of 10.
them. That's one of the weaknesses I found in my VOD review of the Sentinels leading up into this event is that sometimes they just kind of
half
leave
buy
some
for
pretty big
DRX,
gaps.
2 Phantoms though, or rifles,
it, you can sneak
and a Bulldog.
through, get some huge flanks, get some easy kills.
What they got for ults?
So far, DRX though has been really
they
clean
ult's
with
been
their
up all
util
game,
usage.
I think. I have to use it. They used it once.
Responded in kind.
Ah,
got their heads on straight now.
Where did they use it? Did they?
Sensing the pressure. Just gonna get on out. Orb
I don't
fed
know if
over
they
to
have.
come in. Still a few away from the next
5C.
one, but still have the Armageddon, still have the neural theft available. Mako's ult as well.
Oh, he's holding for the TP into the smoke. Wait. Zekin literally played for that, but he got rocketed away, I think. Good C's. Good C's, good spam, narrate. Tail ult. They gotta go forward? They went forward. They both fucked. This tail ult actually fucked them. That was such a good ult. Oh my god, that tail ult fucked them.
Trying to somehow clutch this out.
Wow, what a good ult.
Just get back away, or at least just a quick peek in from behind. Need an opening and they need it ASAP.
That's a good line, huh?
Want to try to
That's a really good
going
line.
for this retake.
Like,
player spotted the swing out.
I think it's runs over, save.
Holding down that defender's
did
side.
like
hits the floor, and Zelsis once again is going to have to
from like
backpedal, but
here
this time
to
DRX,
here,
they are hot on his heels. They're on
and
the
that
hunt.
gets so many spots.
Lines up alongside the box to swing onto the corner.
Nice
Snappy
shot.
to readjust, gets the
You
headshot.
can't peek from waterfall. You can't peek from
Everybody else
backhaul.
swooping in
You
from
can't play
behind. They
pillar.
want this guy
It's
dead.
fucked.
We'll go ahead and make contact once again. You were
I think he's dead.
but no. Looks like he opts to just go ahead, take his death.
He's trying to deny orbs. Yeah, I think he is denying orbs. Actually, smart play.
That could have given him the
They have a lot of money as well.
This is fascinating stuff that we're seeing from Mako.
They're two of their guys
Mako's
are one-off ult.
He's acting like a duelist.
Yeah.
He's the first one in. He's jumping in, leading the
Dude,
charge.
Zekin had the read on this
space,
TP, but I think he got rocketed.
Off the back of it with the
He had the
util.
oh, the
I mean,
fucking thing
it's crazy.
kicked him in
And
the
then
back.
you got the Armageddon and everything else you need for that post plant.
Good,
Yeah,
good.
just a hairline catch there on to Zekin. Thought he was clear of it. Ends up barely hitting that SK. Ends up getting ripped apart by that.
Why did Zach die there? I think they caught his
We're
foot.
going to see a timeout call, this time from the Sen camp.
Uh-oh.
Kaplan similarly
What's the
not
score?
wanting for DRX to
4-3?
start revamping up their momentum.
Yeah, absolutely.
6-3.
It's really tricky what DRX is throwing at you. I mean, that last time out was just all about another set play. That was all it was. And if they can beat you like that, you know, against a team like Sentinel, sure, on your attacker side, you're going to have some opportunities to showcase your ability to do the very same thing, because this is a team that is very, very good at that. But right now, they got to stop the bleeding.
What
DRX
happened?
is looking really, really strong. You've got the showstopper for Zekin coming
Pens
into this next
timeout.
round. Maybe you can find a good way to utilize that. Sometimes Zekin will get like really close to the front of B. He opts to try that at C. Odin as well, going to be invested in for an opportunity to try to catch them in a choke point with it. See if maybe he opts to try that at C. Odin as well, going to be invested in for narrate. Start spamming through those walls, seeing if he can find any connections onto DRX players, but for now,
we're live.
looks like maybe a 3-2 split. Flashback, calling for a little bit of backup from Mako. Zekin.
Oh god.
Media exit, dancing around these shots.
Damn, he's holding his ground. Bang.
Three swings out in this time.
I didn't love it. I didn't love
Shots
it.
will connect, freeing
I
it.
didn't
Go
love
ahead,
it.
come away with a free
It felt
kill.
forced.
Mako just staying put here.
And they're rotating off that kill. They haven't done this yet. And Sentinels isn't moving.
Look at
They
Zelsa's
haven't
spot.
budged. They're not biting.
They've
For a
also
long
kept this Odin
time, they
quiet
stopped
for the
clearing
time
this
being.
corner. But I'm gonna go ahead and
Somebody read
say
it
now
all.
they clear it.
Zelsis
Oh,
also just tucked in behind the box. Is trying
oh
to find that
fuck!
Zelsa.
Help! Wall up.
Cannot do so. Zelsis now going to be forced back away. The aftershock even thrown.
He got out.
towards him to try to
Fuck!
stand
John
above,
died for the
but
cause.
Mako once again
He has
leads
no
the
ammo in his
charge.
fucking
Finding
Odin.
John QT, finding Narrate.
What are we doing? What are we?
Right there.
Just given the money here. Zekin going to
look
stay
good.
put
Didn't look good.
over on that C site.
Did not look
Zelsis
good.
there at upper.
Did not look good at all. Really.
DRX could go on the hunt, but otherwise looking like a flawless round
so
for them to get
the reason I'm behind is because I'm
It's
not on
been,
YouTube. You guys want me to go on YouTube?
4 or 5 years now, Mako's back to playing Duelist. That's what we're seeing.
Yeah,
He
Babo's
started
back.
out,
Probably
yeah,
the same
Babo's
shit,
back.
honestly, like, the quality, so I
Unbelievable.
could go.
The way he's just pushing the pace here with these
don't know why
teleports,
YouTube
finding
is ahead
space,
even.
finding weaknesses in Sentinel's defensive setups, and getting through to go. And Sentinel's there make some good decisions, quite frankly. Just get bamboozled by Mako, and he's been doing that to people on this map. I mean, remember what he did to Nongshin? The way he was all over the place with those teleports.
Oh, Zelsis. Stable lineup for Mako. Out for Blood. And he will find it. He'll come his way here. He'll get dropped off screen over towards C6.
Our money. Actually, our money's good. We can buy it.
Confirmed here for DRX at the half. Guaranteeing
It's gonna fix in a second. Give it a
all the way up
second.
to 9. The economy is also very much on their side. Rolling Thunder and the Dimension both available.
I mean, the quality on YouTube might be better, low key.
From the shadows from
I
Mako.
don't know though.
Also there.
Let's see how they want to use the
we can just
dimensional
stay on
drift
YouTube.
this
Fuck
time.
it.
Last time it was for a quick B hit, but now you can get some info. You could put that Rolling Thunder to really good use off the back of it as well. If you can find second, even better, because he's got that showstopper still, and you'd love to get that identified. You'd love to get that out of the round.
Thank noted. Tree, the call comes in. It's clear. They know that he's backpedaled. There's the TP forward. Turn on the flash. Other one sent. Just trying to see if he can get a catch. Sentinels quick to get on the rotate. Work their way across towards this A site. This is still on a bit of a late linger though.
I like that
Util.
Util.
As well as that bite sent. Just trying to catch somebody with the vulnerability.
Paranoia?
Second, so this showstopper's going to have
Nice.
to go huge. Finds one. Mako going to be taken down. Rolling Thunder now.
Oh, tail ults, tail ults.
Connecting onto 3 different players.
They don't have tail ults.
Holds them here at bay for the moment. The
Sorry,
sound
I'm
controls
tripping.
now built up. Set up towards drop. Pain gets another aftershock kill. 3 in the map. It's unheard of.
Oh god, this guy's
Right now
feeling
taken
it.
down as Yenman just scales forward into the back side.
Oh god.
Looks to steady the aim.
I don't know.
But it doesn't
I don't know
matter.
what happened. I'm just
Pain
watching a guy in the
there.
fucking corner.
They have the kills. They have the covering fire.
Damn.
And DRX. They found
That breach hole
lead
was
going
so
the last
hole
round
to
of the
deal
half.
with, dude.
The
That
speed
breach
and
hole was
tenacity
so hard to deal
that
with.
DRX is defending these retakes, these flood retakes with is crazy. I mean, look, this is, we've seen some pretty insane
what?
reactions from these
That's how
players.
he died?
This is the best yet. They are clearly
He
not
sat in
bothered
it,
by
but he
being
didn't
on a
think he was
bigger
in it?
stage. Not even in the slightest. These new players for this team are stepping right up to the plate. And of course, you've got some of the veterans who were here last year, who played Sentinels last year and lost to them in Champions. And Hyunmin just gets one off the rip.
I mean, already second dead.
No.
Oh,
Oh,
now
this
they have to
doesn't
try to
look good.
bail out.
Oh god, one guy
Position
ran
up on
out,
top
one
of
guy
the
ran
level.
in.
Their
Oh
ace
god,
is
this
gonna be the
doesn't
one
look
catching
good.
astray as Bang
This is a
slowly,
bad half by us.
steadily tries to creep back,
is
tries
a
to
bad
offer
half
up
by
something,
us.
tries to summon
Honestly,
an
you know what
elimination
round fucked
through this
us?
fight for wall, but has not been able to find it. Mako almost goes for the stick. Does end up getting
Which round
broken, but
was
Bang
it?
once again is going
I
to
was
have to
thinking
backpedal.
of. The Teo ult round fucked us.
Hyunmin already, however, here in the
What?
side. And maybe a glimpse caught there on the minimap. Either way,
Was it a radar
Bang has
thing?
fallen. John QT watching the rope.
Gone?
It's a little bit of a freebie, but
Oh,
Mako just
fucking
counter
insane.
swings.
What is
He
this
takes
angle?
his head clean off. DRX
It's a good angle, wow.
will go ahead and seal the deal. 9-3.
Oh, the
at
Teo
the
ult
half.
round fucked us.
I
No
mean,
joke.
this is just a
half. That was such a
masterclass
fast
in
half
execution
too. It's like
from
9-3
DRX.
already.
And I'm talking about the way
It
that
is an
they're setting
attacker
up
map,
their
but
attacks, the
still.
way that they're chaining
It's
and
not a
organizing their
great
utility
half.
is immaculate.
It's not
I
a
mean,
great
just
half.
finds a
Truth
little
be
bit
told,
of
not
gap
a
there.
great half.
Hyunmin finds that kill. Freeing next up to bat. Let's go.
Oh, he
Takes
did
down
see
another.
him.
Oh,
What a
man, got
what a
the spot right through the
replay!
smoke
Wow.
Right beforehand.
That was one of the best replays I've seen.
They're just
They're looking
Holy
damn
fuck.
clean.
they're on fire.
A moment of reprieve here for Sentinels as we get ready to go into the halftime. See you guys on the other side.
All right, small break. Fuck. Yeah, that was not good. I'm being honest.
seen this team too many times.
All right, let's start with pistol. I mean, I think it's hard, but let's start with
they
pistol.
absolutely need to.
Let's see.
So
maybe
they
our
definitely
attack
can right here, and they're already looking to try to do a little bit more.
I'm a little worried though.
This is their favorite side against MIBR, and
I will say, even though Zekken is only 9 and 9, I think he's playing well. I think Zekken is playing well.
Really need to step up on that side.
But I think as it seems, DRX look better.
Quite just yet. And once he does toggle it, pretty much reveal all, but they're going to be able to get forward here towards the side a little bit faster.
Oh my god, I got Zekken killed.
Yeah, there's a trip, does get a catch. Hyunmin just trying to hold things down over for Waterfall. Flashback trying to
nice, Ben.
Get in there on the opposite side. Cannot do double frag! What just happened? Shuts them down and says no.
The CAC-W is crazy.
Not this time. This seaside is ours.
He is electric.
That was actually nasty.
That is crazy. That second tap is so good. Right there for the finish onto the ace. And the pop-off as well.
From on Dark Horse at first strike.
I got chills, I'm not going to lie.
To one of the biggest stages in
Valorant
esports.
That was the first ace of the event as well.
Welcome to the global scene freeing.
Oh my god.
What a way to open up this second half.
He has just been nasty.
Wait, our comp looks so mid, no? But I'm fucking, I don't know what I'm talking about though.
Gonna get a lot of good info.
DP forward here alongside the box, but Hyunmin has the angle in towards the smoke. It's going to be John QT taken down, bang, noted. As they just continue to spray away, freeing, looking for a little bit more, but there you go. Flawless round as DRX to absolutely speed run their way through this opening map.
And those are brutal losses for Sentinels.
The cursor is blocking half the
when you're down 9-3, you're really looking at that pistol round to turn things into your favor. And this is something that killed Sentinels against G2 in the Grand Finals of America.
Oh, I see.
They were losing a lot of pistols, starting on the wrong side of almost every map. And once again, they are on the wrong side of things. DRX.
What the fuck is this?
So good.
What was that?
Come on, Soul. Get in the action.
Live it up a little bit. We must have gotten the footage, you know, from
That's
right after.
You can't be replaying when they're not streaming, though. Come on. You cannot be replaying. Like, why? Yeah, why did they replay them just like?
Bit of attempted info gained towards mid to B, but
the fans are bored too. Okay, chill.
Sentinels, three-man stack.
All right, this is the gun round. 11-3 would be. Kubert Academy did just bring it back from 11-3. Obviously, different circumstances, different map, different team, different everything. But I just wanted to point that out. They did have an 11-3 comeback.
Make sure that he can quick rotate instead. Couple players pivoting towards.
But that being said, we probably lost this map.
A bit of a crunch.
And I will be extremely shocked if we win on Haven.
That tripwire right at the front of B as
well. But am I being that? I'm just saying it how I see it though. I happen to be right this time around. Fuck.
Now flying forward, freeing on the peak. Finds Zelsis. Armageddon now online, catches a glimpse of the shoulder there on the second. Opts to play this out wisely. Yeah, plays it patiently, knows, okay, I have the ult now.
Wow, paranoid, man.
Exactly what Bang is going to try to do.
Paranoid, man, and he sees him.
Finds the kill.
30 seconds left.
Boombox cleared out.
There's no luck.
Still here on the entryway, but flashback scales forward. Getting closer and closer toward this entryway.
This might be our worst loss on our map pick, but we have been... I don't know if that's true, actually. We have been losing a lot of first maps.
Try to play off of, cleared out the stinger. They line up. No, Mako.
That's the one thing I'll say.
Gets a piece of the pie.
We have been losing a lot of first maps.
Have it. The spike is stranded here at the entryway. He's got 5 HP. No recourse available.
That's the one silver lining.
To try to hold on to this weapon. It's like DRX. Look at the death ball. They say we've got the cash. We've got the funds. We've got the confidence. And now they're looking for the win.
Fuck, we don't even have double-digit kills. This is a stomp. Fuck.
They're just so great at reacting to every move that Sentinels is trying to make. It helps when you've got
Everyone chill. Everyone stay calm, dude.
Just lasering people down.
Don't overreact.
And Vayne, they're able to play right
okay, personally, I think we should pause again, though.
Mako as well, giving him a little bit of backup.
I think we should. I think we should pause to maximize our stage time to warm up. We need to get like a couple more rounds. Pause.
They are
looking
at a nearly impossible
I think we should pause and try to like
task
string together like 3 rounds here at
this
least
is just a
to warm
moment
up.
for Kaplan to kind of get the boys in a right headspace. Say, hey, let's try and get 4 or 5 rounds in a row here. Let's come out on a high note. Let's see if we can deflate this DRX team a little bit. I don't mind this at all. You've got the timeout. You might as well burn it. But this has been absolute disaster for Sentinels on their map pick of Lotus.
Yeah. Certainly not the way that we were anticipating this to go. And I mean, again, the quandary surrounding DRX was how is this comp going to look? They are a very good, execute heavy team. With the Yoru in here, there's a lot of things they can do, but how comfortable is Hyunmin going to look? It looks like he's been playing Yoru his entire life on stage.
It does. It looks so clean. I mean, and it helps when you've got players like Mako who can step into a slightly different way of playing Omen off the cuff and set up that space for you to be actually the secondary entry in a lot of
Sentinels played Haven
for
once.
DRX. Here on the defender side, well, Freeing's been
we lost 13-10.
Lighting players up. That helps a lot too. And he has been just as good as always. 17-5 right now for the Tejo main.
Oh, we got owned harder than
got
that.
4 players here at Rubble.
Oh, it was 11-3. We brought it back.
DRX.
I remember. Let's jog those TP and spawn.
Shots, unbelievable.
What the fuck just happened?
Any game plan. Sentinels established in that timeout.
What the fuck is happening out here? Oh my god, he watched his teammate die. He couldn't do anything.
Second out of the sky.
Oh my god, we're getting
John
fucking
QT is
smurfed on.
Celsius is surrounded. DRX collapse in on top of Sentinels, and they smother them out of this map of Lotus.
Yeah.
To 3.
It's DRX bringing down devastation. So well prepared.
That they absolutely are. For Sentinels, how well prepared is your Haven was something brought up by the analyst desk. We're going to find out after a quick break.
Oh, what?
Shanks, stop it. Not now, bro. Just smashed my mark here. Hold on here. These motherfuckers better be absolutely dog shit on this map.
Round your city, round the clock. Everybody needs you.
On Lotus? They've been playing Lotus all season? Wait, no. They've played it 3 times, 13-11, and then they lost twice to T1. What was T1's comp? Oh, fuck is this comp? They have an ISO and a raise? I mean, I know I'm pointing at that, but like, I mean, they also did just. I mean, I don't want to say they played that. They played bad, obviously, but fucking DRX played.
No, you can't make everybody equal.
Look at Sentinel's Twitter.
안녕하세요. I have to ask about the Yoru comp because DRX looks very, very good. How were you guys able to make this work in such a short span of time?
감독님 일단 요루 조합이랑 요루 택틱에 대해서 여쭤보고 싶은데 시간이 별로 없었는데 어떻게 그렇게 빨리 깎아오신 걸까요?
저희가 퍼시픽 결승이 끝나고 나서 북미나 유럽 쪽에서 요루를 많이 사용하고 있는 걸 보고 저희도 빨리 준비해야겠다고 생각이 들었고 로터스가 약점이었는데 최대한 빨리 보완을 하고 싶었고요. 그래서 뭐 시간이 많이 없었지만 정말 많은 시간을 좀 그래도 써서 최대한 요루 택틱으로 좀 요루 택틱 자체를 좀 만들려고 했었고 결과가 잘 나온 것 같아서 너무 지금 현재까지 너무 기분 좋습니다.
Well, yeah, right after kickoff, we got straight to it because I realized that a lot of teams in EMEA and NA run the Yoru, so we had to prepare ourselves for that. And I feel like, yeah, Lotus was, I would say, our Achilles gun, so our weakness. So I really wanted to add to our Lotus, make it stronger, and it worked out great. And the Yoru
map
seems
pick made
great.
sense
Everyone's
considering their
executing very
weakness.
well, so I'm pretty happy
I guess-
how it worked out.
Well, best of luck to the team. 감사합니다 and fighting.
I guess the bigger issue. Much rage. What the fuck? This guy's crashing out in the gym. Does anyone else do what I'm doing right now? Or like a wait, I want to hear this.
Now that was a very tough first map, I'm curious from your perspective, what do you think DRX were doing that, you know, the team just couldn't catch on? What surprised you the most about them?
To be honest, we were so below our own standard that it's really hard to say anything. They were, you know, anything about them. I think we just played pretty hesitant, we weren't pressing the buttons as much as we need to. We weren't going when we need to, and we just need to wake up, and we all know it, and we're gonna try our best to do it right here.
Well, I mean, it could just be a slow start, right?
Yeah, exactly. It's maybe I'm pretty sick of those, but still, it happens. We can still
I
win
think
this.
Kaplan's jet
Thank you
lagged.
very much and good luck.
I think Kaplan's jet. It's not a 1v5, but okay. Awesome. All right. What do we got here?
Teams in EMEA, in Americas are doing, thinks this is good, and this
Haven?
is ahead of the curve.
We're not doing ISO anymore.
Into a Vise comp, and they have the counter ready to go on DRX.
We have a new comp for
they
Haven.
have the counter ready to go, but DRX with
I
the
like
Euro,
this
if it
comp that we
works
have.
as good
I
as
like
it
this
was
comp.
working on that first map on Lotus,
I like
feel
our comp.
here
It's like
Min
our
is going
pro
to
comp with
skyrocket
Jet
into
instead
some
of
the best
Yoru.
duelists with the best
Their
heroes in the
comp
tournament.
is
The strength of picking the Jet instead of the Yoru here is how much agency Zekken is going to have. You have to be rather selfless
comp
on the
is,
Yoru, TPing in, prioritizing your utility. Here he has a chance to just frag out with the ultimate trio of supportive utility, with the Astra, the Breach, and the Teo.
I don't know,
You're going to have to see a lot from Zekken in this one, but he was the hero for them. Masters won last year.
Teo, that Teo
MVP
Breach
has to
too?
show up.
Well, let's see if Sentinels can force a map 3 out of this and find out by sending it back to your cast.
Why the Vice?
Achilles and Paperthin.
Thank you very much. Here we go. The turning point.
I think Vice is fine. I
Necessary
feel like
for
Vice ult is
Sentinels.
insane on Haven, no?
Themselves back into this
The sites are so
establishing
fucking small.
tired
You can
of those
easily get
slow
everything.
starts. He still, at this point, is going to be begging that is what that first map tees up.
Only problem is they have a Yoru.
As we get ready to
This
go
is
into
kind of a
those
counter for the
changes
wall. It's
around
completely annoying.
for both teams.
I guess the solution
ones
for
here as well.
that
For the side of
is that
DRX,
we have to just
continuing
be
to lean
like
on this Yoru from
changing up our
Hyunmin.
walls a
The
lot.
third game
We
that he's
can't have
gonna
our
be
wall
playing
in the
on
same
this
spot
pick,
like
but also the pivot.
often.
A Bane moving
Once
over
they
onto
see
this
our wall
breach,
somewhere, I think we
not
have to
having
move it
that solo.
immediately after
Yeah,
next
he
round.
looked great though with that util.
So it's gonna be a
Finding
lot of
a bunch
that.
of after
Hopefully
shot
Zelsis
kills,
is doing
really
that, but let's
clutch
see.
stuns.
But we also have a
Flashes to
Cypher
set things
too.
up for his team, so
Right,
little
they have
bit
a
more
Cypher. What am I
breach for
saying?
Bane. He has really looked at
They
his
have a
best
Cypher.
so far. Let's see
Okay, here we
DRX
go.
can continue, or Sentinels have something in
Beast
store with
split.
us with a little bit of a change-up of their
Oh, this
own.
is fucked. They're four
Only
here.
a single duelist this
Oh,
time.
this
and
is
look at
fucked.
this. They are so stalled up, so ready for this DRX, and this is going to allow
Cancel?
all these rotations to come through. Sen needs to pull off,
Good
and
cancel,
they do.
good cancel.
This is really, really smart from them. They were
Walking
read
up
like a book.
B, leaving a lurking garage. I like it. Garage is getting cleared out by DRX. Good mid rounds.
Salvos clear out either side of these connecting halls. Freeing able to find 1 second. Gonna
Nice.
take it down. Hyunmin noted there on that flank as Freeing also falls.
Oh, one more garage.
He's found Mako just not quite fast enough to find the punish here, but they know that they have Zelsis widely surrounded, so they really want to try to
Ooh,
flush him out. But
big
he gets the
kill.
headshot. Puts Mako on
They
the
spotted
floor.
both of them. They spotted both of them.
They're not going to be able to come through on this
They know,
B
they know.
site. They once again do get pushed
Zelsis
across now
GOAT
in
right
towards
there.
A.
Not over, but GOAT performance.
B3. Spike
We got
gets ready to be
two.
planted.
I like this postman spot from Bang.
Should be really defendable. They're
Wait,
getting
is that
aggressive
so
towards short.
good?
Oh,
Oh
Bane
no. Where does Nera
Just draws it
going?
down.
Where was he going?
Doesn't take a lick of damage there. It already been whittled away at 62.
What a reaction from Bane.
This is
Not
scary
very
because they'll be aware.
Flashback. Maybe getting caught here.
Nice shot, John. We needed
find one
that.
to swing around the corner, and yes, this will be Sentinels.
Oh my god! Why did that guy turn? Why did that guy turn?
For a moment, but
I don't even blame Bang. He
find their
fucking
first
randomly
pistol round win.
spun around in a circle.
Really good decision making from Sentinels this time around, leaving Zelsis as a lurk.
That was such a
even
big
though
kill.
Hyunmin somewhat ready for it, not really able to adjust in time. And then Zelsis is a real nuisance on that flank. Buys them so much time.
Look at that. Oh, he whiffed. He whiffed first shot, then he turned.
Get a much
That's what happens.
needed pistol win and get some confidence.
He whiffed one, and then he turned. He could have died. Oh my god.
Maybe see if they can string this into a really successful
Yeah, he
attack side
turned
on
because he
Haven.
missed. Yeah.
With big changes on both teams, it's really hard to anticipate because, you know, looking into this, I thought, well, Sentinels
Stacking
plays
tail orb.
what T1 plays, so DRX has some experience, but it's a completely different comp. They're
Yeah,
changing
it's actually a
theirs
free
up.
site. I wish they would have tested it a little bit.
ideas you have
Like, I feel like in
highly
moments
out the
like this
window.
where you're given this, it could be
Attempt to
bait,
take
obviously.
Space here by DRX.
If they give you the
Push
space,
up
I think
into
taking
mid.
it is good.
Bang, trained in on the doorway. The swing forward. They're nearly alive.
Nice.
Foreman,
Get
he's
the
able
switch
collect
back.
both. Solid shutdown. Plants his feet, freeing. She can cross the other way, about to make contact here.
Nice.
And cannot quite make it happen.
Keep it clean here. It's
Quick
5-man,
shutdown
5-man C, 5-man C.
shenanigans. Is DRX now widely just going to be looking to see if they can stop this from being
Nice.
a flawless round. Seems highly
We
unlikely.
should give plans.
Gunman can deliver some heroics here. Just the
I guess
classic
just
in
keep
hand.
stacking
Is
tail.
here
Yeah.
at the site. Incorrect
Wait, maybe let
position.
John kill him. Let John, or
Right down,
I guess Breach is
low
good
there
too,
on
but
the
John.
HP.
That's good.
But
Good,
Bay,
good
John
min
QT
max. Good
swings
min
out,
max.
and that's going to be sent flawlessly, getting themselves up to 2-0.
Yeah, really clean stuff here from Sen, and I like what I'm seeing early,
And
anticipating
they saved all their
some
guns.
aggressive pushouts. One of the things that caused Sentinels some difficulty against G2
Nice
was lack
replays.
of flank control. And good awareness early here by Bang that DRX might try to push, see if they can claim some real estate of their own. Try to get some freebies.
All right,
Sen
4
not
bulldogs.
having any of it.
We're 3
Awareness,
off the
good anticipation,
tails, and
guns
looks
in hand,
like
though,
we're gonna
for
contest A.
DRX. Sentinels, however, carrying over 4 bulldogs and a phantom. They're looking to roll this
We're
into a
faking
bonus
this A
win of their
pressure.
own. See if they can
They're
really
droning
turn this
out.
around. I
And
was
we're going
frankly
for the C
surprised this
split.
map got picked by either team.
This is actually
when we were
not.
coming
This is
into
actually
the map
promising
draft
because the
today.
Euro TP is not A
But
or C. I mean,
DRX feeling comfortable enough.
so it'll be
Lot of pressure,
the
though.
breach stun that's gonna be
Beyond
annoying.
flashback has to pop.
Like blast. I don't know what he's
Try to
trying
hide.
to
Does
say.
get the kill on his second.
How's that?
Second going to be taken down, getting that reveal.
Trip.
Wait,
I like that they're
here
not
comes
forcing
that
the
back
issue
sight.
though.
Goes
I like that
back
they're not
over onto
forcing the
camera.
issue.
Nothing really able to be seen quite just yet.
I like this hold. I like this hold.
Bit of a pause there. Ooh, a dink.
Fuck.
Headshot there.
Fuck.
GT taking low, flashback in the
Fuck.
final one. Repeats.
Nice.
Looks for a fourth, cannot find it.
Nice try. If he was a
Spain
second
swooping
serenary, if he was a second
from the
serenary,
side.
it's okay. That was bonus, but
Solid enough here.
not
On the
great,
anti-bonus
not
for
terrible.
The side of DRX, they get themselves online, losing 2 players out.
Something we
That
didn't get
setup
to
looks
see
crazy. Yeah.
much
Let's
of
see Zakin's
on the
death.
previous map on Lotus is how well
those
Flashback is going to be
trips.
able to anchor on the
Where are
Cypher.
these trips?
And how much he's going to be able to handle some of these high tempo
using
executes,
double
some of
trips
these
on
big,
C
really
side.
well drawn up plans that Sentinels can
They're
bring.
just holding
this time
B?
around, of course, against a slightly weaker weaponry that Sentinels is going to be bringing that round. He holds up quite nicely, able to use his smokes to tuck himself in, find that
He's doing
first
double
kill.
trips on C, and they just hold B.
Gunman, though.
Oh, he's stuck.
Caught up in the razor vines. Has to wait those out.
Big four, now it's gonna be
Oh
a
my
bad
god,
spot.
you lucky
Doesn't really
man.
manage to crash out of there in time.
What a ballsy fucking guy.
Chipped away.
Could have worked though. I'm not gonna lie, it could have worked. 60
Sentinels, though,
HP.
applying some pressure over towards this.
Does Silva
side.
fall off?
Again,
Uh,
doesn't matter whether it's Lotus or
I think
Haven C side.
Tejo is
they're going to be
probably.
usually interested in. Second going to be spotted. There's the reveal. Mako playing off of that beautifully.
Yeah, I think Tejo and
That
Breach
camera
are
again.
like
It
probably
gets
the
pinged
2 most
immediately
used
by the
initiators
Sentinels
now.
players. After it gets that freebie,
Sky is rare.
I'm going to try to shift
Silva's
over
here and there.
towards A. 4
Uh,
of the remaining players here.
who else is there?
Swings, instantly finds a headshot.
Closest
It's all
initiators.
help.
Fade. We see
Salvos
Fade.
similarly sent out to just try to go ahead and
Fade.
further delay this approach.
Yeah, I guess.
Sent from here,
I
very
guess.
committed.
Yeah, I don't know. G2 runs Silva.
Back, stuck, connecting. Kenman going to be flushed
Not
out,
that
taken
often. I
down.
guess Silva did fall off a little bit. I couldn't tell you why though.
Another pick in. Zelsis will
There's
hit
better
the floor.
initiators, different meta.
2v4 now. Just trying to get.
I didn't see it happen here. I got lost in the sauce.
But the readjust from Freeing is clean. Bane swings out from back sight. We're tied
I
up
don't know what
at
happened
2-2.
there. I wasn't watching closely enough. Fuck.
Little things for the Sentinels that go awry. It's not recognizing
What?
that camera is going to be there again. Maybe they just never saw it in the previous round. I'm not sure.
Wow.
But it cost them their entry duelist, and then they're just kind of caught getting.
That was a 4v5 too.
Walking up a ramp. I mean, it's so hard because what do you do at that point? You don't have much other way to break through except
Early
for pure
pause?
Gunfire. Maybe a little bit of Tejo
Who
and
two?
breach utility, sure. But DRX, pretty wise to those plans.
The earlier pause than we
Dodged a lot of
usually
it.
get out of
Gunman playing
Kaplan.
right around that corner really nicely there.
So I wonder if
Spotted to
something's
get the info,
going
quick
really
flash,
wrong, or
his
he has a
crosshair
big
right
read.
where it needs to be to catch the escaping player and bang.
Right?
Yeah, DRX already
only
forcing
2-2.
another early timeout out of Sentinels. I think maybe a call here to try
Huge
to work
read?
the map a little bit more.
Gotta be a huge
But
read,
so
right?
far, when they've tried to contest,
Gotta be a huge read.
see sight.
Yeah, I
but
think
some
so
good
too.
ideas from DRX, some combo plays off the back of Flashback's utility there to set up Mako for that kill. You know, Smoke gave it away from Bang there that they might be trying to aggress through Garage. Mako was able to tuck into that corner and play off the back of it.
So far, the reads it's been so very clean across that first map. Now into this one. Sentinels.
Wub 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 wub.
We brought out of the playbook here. 2 stingers. Sheriff.
All right, here we go.
Bang.
Let's see what they do. It's actually an eco.
John
They had a
QT.
firepower here, but they're gonna have to go fast. They're gonna have to close distances. They want to get kill value off of these.
AO
Stingers here
ults,
in
5
hand.
mana.
John QT's got that all. If
They're
they
gonna
can
get
get
stunned
into a
here.
close plan, they can make this difficult. A lot of util dumped early. Make sure that
Yoru's
Free
walked
can get
up.
a counter armor,
This
get
is
it of his
scary.
own.
And Gunman
Scary.
as the gate crash. So once a play aggressively, Snappy with a burst.
Wow,
He'll
he
be
got
able to
2
get a second
still?
fadeaway shot. Puts
Wow.
Sean QT on the floor. Again, not going to be able to come to play here. Freeing along the side, sending out for the concuss. The chase into the back. Second going to be fully flashed up. Tries to stay
Fuck,
hidden.
the flashes
Inside
are
of the towers, but ends
so
up getting flushed out.
good.
Bang good for 1, but now it's all in narrate. Flashback. Swat him to the side. DRX take the lead 3-2.
And the proactivity from DRX now, showing something we haven't seen from them yet in this half. Get really aggressive to make sure they can take that orb. And then Hyunmin
Okay, gun round
is
here.
taking a page out of
We
some
timed
other
out for
teams'
this?
books that I've
I'm
seen
guessing
where
the
they get
timeout was
really
for the gun
aggressive
round.
against Ecos.
This is
Wanna try
probably
to
just
shut it
like
down.
a throwaway.
And of course, the risk reward there is you
Coulda
got the
won,
gun
but
over, but
it was hard.
It's a great escape by Bane, and he got that kill. Unbelievable.
And a minor shrugs and okay. I guess that worked out. Had he not had the flash set up, would have certainly been dead. But
Oh my god.
another pacey
We got
start.
Tejo ult and Astro Wall.
Looking to just chase forward.
Looks like we're just doing a slow mid control.
Into a very aggressive position once more.
Cypher Trip is now on B.
Like that Zelsis is sticking around. Making sure that this flank is accounted for.
They actually moved it.
Try to make a bit of a pivot towards B, but this time around,
It's a pretty
DRX
high
changed their
trip.
Cypher utility. There's a trip
Nah,
wire
you
right
can't
at the
crouch
front of
that.
B. John QT stealth drone. I don't think
Damn, we
saw
didn't see
anything.
the
I think
omen.
Mako was able to avoid it.
Dodge it. Another gate crash set up.
Oh,
In the open, but yeah, second.
Caught him
Very
rotating.
solid peek into the B site. Catches Bane across over by that
And they broke Trip.
C link.
The spot from
anticipating
Yoru is
someone to
scary.
Try to play contact off that trip.
They're actually gonna
Nice
end
heads up
A,
play from Zekin.
I think.
Drones looking for some spam, but pops inside of the smoke. Cosmic Divide now going to be
Yoru.
going through.
Yoru's dead. Nice shot,
Trying
John.
to roll out the red carpet, but John QT is able to find Hyunmin.
We got a lurk in
the
B
end.
as well.
This is just going to be an
This is
exec here
cool.
onto the A site.
That kill on Yoru was huge from John.
Gets himself
Now
entry.
this.
Potential flank.
Nice.
Mako not reading that at all.
Nice.
Trying to
One
hold his
more.
ground. He's only able to find a singular kill. Flashback. Peeks out.
There, took out his
interrupt.
knife. Oh my
Back behind
god.
the wall, utilizing it
Thank
against
God.
him, but as it does fall, Celsius is
Holy
ready.
fuck, that could have been bad. He could have got 2.
Deuce him, prevents further damage taken. Gets us tied up 3-3.
A really creative
timeout, yeah.
utilization of the space that they're able
They
to
cooked.
take.
This kill was
Getting
huge.
Zekin
Caught the
up
Yoru
top
on
of those
rotate.
boxes and just holding the position.
This
and
is a
using
cool
this
strat
cosmic
they had here.
divide
Cool
across two
mid-rounds.
different sites. Really
Yeah,
intelligent stuff.
the
from
wall is
Sentinels
annoying.
players.
The wall is
Like that they're
annoying.
digging into the playbook
You
here.
really don't know where
Show
they're
us
going.
something really interesting with the way that they're able to layer.
I wonder
Again,
if
the reaction from
Kaplan.
Zekin
I
to
wonder
take
if the
down
read
Bane,
is
kind of
like
open up the round. Those first kills, something that Sentinels at
playing
times have struggled
Swarm?
with. They're usually able to
But-
bounce back at some of those 4v5
I don't know,
situations.
actually. I'm not sure. I don't know.
Their sheer ability to fight back is impressive.
I don't think they've
going for an
experienced
operator.
dying to someone sitting in the
Didn't see it.
thorn like that.
Even once they're on Lotus,
I feel like this is something new they're experiencing with the Yoru being in the thorn, shooting and getting out.
Press not going to be found. They're on Armageddon now, going to be called out. The Seal Guardian as well, going to be layered in.
Oh, this is cool.
Players losing out on their weapons.
You either take the Vice ult or you take the...
Over on this sewer side, Hyunmin will find one.
Nice blast heaven.
Their way forward.
Good stun spawn.
Now into a 3v3.
Either you get the Yoru ult or the Vice ult.
Go ahead, check out the rest of the site. Nothing going to be spotted. Hyunmin throws on the master dimensional drift down here in play.
Oh, the molly's big. That molly's so big.
Player's going to be held out.
Nice
eliminated.
Heaven.
Still just has this operator. Flashback needing to try to open things up. Finds the first. Pucks back around the wall.
I saw both, I think, right?
Like up close and personal. A rolling thunder going to be invested. As he jumps away. Would have to try to hit.
Good job, bro.
A very nasty no scope, but cannot make it happen. Flashback now on the swing. Finds one. The headshot found. The player just below him. Narrate will strike.
Oh my god. You get the op?
Will regain
I don't know if we want the op. Good job.
This is
good
a
job.
really
good,
cool
really good util from Narrate this
with
round.
the
Really good
ultimates
util.
from Sentinels. It's a nice shot, a good opener. And this is what I'm talking about. Even though they lose that first player for free, Sentinels can still fight back. And this time, it's using the Armageddon to force the players into that corner. They've been noticing that Freeing is really liking to play
where did
at
that
the
happen?
top of short A. And then they can use the Steel Garden. It catches two, and that's basically 2 free kills. So they're able to take the 4v3 man advantage on their way into the site. Really good stuff from Sentinels. Curious now.
Yeah, they use Vice.
Another round drops for DRX. Termi's going to go for that timeout.
Heyo? Yeah.
This time around. Grab of the orb. Gunman, though.
He's a half by.
Play aggressive out of this smoke again.
Nice second.
Push, but Zach can snap it and readjust and doesn't even take a
lick
lick
of
damage.
Phantom.
Guardian now left stranded here at a long.
Recon.
That stinger pushed up down into sewers.
Patient play
Very much considering
from Sentinels.
Being here alongside him, they do it to stay stagnant.
Keep waiting, guys, if you can hear me.
Sheriff and a stinger in hand for those 2 players.
But will they ever peak? I don't know if they'll ever peak.
Shotgun all the way on the other side of the map for Freeing. Sentinels seem committed to this A hit.
I feel like a good protocol would be to not go short on eco unless you're using a lot of util. Nice shot. Nice.
There ends up getting caught. So just swoop down into sewer. Leaves flashback now with just a Bucky slowly creeping his way.
They know he's flanked now.
In
Nice.
towards A lobby. Seems like oh well, it's
was it a fake dash?
From here. John QT will be the one to put him down.
Oh, did he fake dash? I didn't even see that.
Is set now. Stretch the lead by 2 rounds.
Yeah, just really good stuff from Sen. Coordination really starting to come into play. Zekin winning some of these early battles, anticipating that there's going to be a flash play and a player bouncing out of that smoke to try to cut him down. Reads it beautifully, and the up on top of the box, and the finish onto Freeing's poor trapped body. Not much he could do in that position. And indeed, timeout now for DRX.
I'm good, I think.
Sentinels really starting to get a read on this half.
Happy birthday, King. My birthday's done, dude.
3 rounds in a row there.
My
and
birthday
think,
done,
boy,
but thank you.
Happening again.
Yeah, but nope. This is the Sentinels you expect. The mental on this team.
When did he fake that? I don't know. I probably heard it. I didn't see it, though.
Fought back tooth and nail so many times in America's and kickoff this year.
1 pause left for each team.
Played a lot of maps to get here.
We're looking good off the Kaplan pause.
Certainly they can
truthfully.
still do damage.
It was 2-2. Now it's 5-3.
Come together.
So 3-1 since the pause. I see my name. I see my name.
Turn the tides.
Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go. I don't know what the sign says, but I saw it.
The whole rest of the map, frankly, was just a win streak from DRX. They didn't drop anything after that last time out. Sentinels to make sure that that is not going to be the case here whatsoever. Weapons back into the hands of DRX. Just the jet knives available for Sentinels.
Said, fuck you, imagine.
It's going to have to play catch up a little bit, but there's still time to at least get the Armageddon.
I am going to Bangkok. I'll be there for playoffs.
Rotated back up.
All right, here we go. 5-3.
Conclusion.
You've got a Rolling Thunder and a Neural Theft.
Did I go to sleep early? I did, yeah.
What I was curious about, I was thinking maybe a little bit more A congestion here from DRX. That seems to be where they were able to really make life a nightmare for
DRX
Sentinels.
pause.
Trying to get through that garage towards C.
Looks
it's
like
really challenging.
They're still fighting A.
Instead now, they're going to be able to push out pretty early, get some info.
And we're walking C.
See if they want to aggress towards Sentinel spawn or not.
Cam is heard. Gate crash set up.
They're going to pop behind the cam.
Back garage window there for Hyunmin.
Get out of my way.
Widely flashback likely just going to have to see the space and wait for everybody else to get clustered up. It's going to be an immediate
What do they got
TP.
for
Mako
ults? They have breach ults.
hitting over as
What do we do about the breach ults?
the stun there on the
Oh my god, the fucking trip.
Finished off.
Oh, Hyunmin and Zelsis.
There's a big lurk mid.
The clash potentially about to take place, but no. Zelsis just plays it out quietly. Rolling Thunder now going to
Everyone dodged it.
Dodged by absolutely
They
everyone.
reswing in.
As they look to refill the space. Drake going to be shoved away.
Nice
Second,
shot.
however, gets a reset
Big
on the
kill,
knives,
big kill,
finds a
Zakin.
headshot, flashback,
We have
put down
rockets
on
for
the
posts
floor.
coming up soon, surely.
So over to Cubby, tucks away. Zelsis
I
though.
didn't like that much.
Ray a little bit
It's
too
okay
wild,
though.
able to collect.
We have rockets, right?
Force further and further away from the site. Flash out over the top. Look at
Tapped,
trying to
tapped,
stack up bodies,
tapped,
go for the defuse,
tapped,
blocking out
tapped.
the stars. The grab well is not getting the pull through, and DRX will just hold
You
it
missed the suck? I don't know what happened.
to a victory
What the fuck
in
happened?
the round. Being the only one left standing, that does significant damage here.
Question.
Stopping DRX from accruing
They
cash,
body blocked the suck?
but they shorten that gap.
Are you
by
fucking
just one
kidding me?
round.
What a gutsy play call here by DRX. Down in numbers, time ticking short. They can't really push towards long to try to clear it. So, you know that they've got the Astra.
Oh my god.
Just protect
They
the
actually
diffuser as
body
best as you
blocks
can,
the
and it comes
suck
just
in
in
the
time before
smoke.
John QT finds two. Insane timing
There's
there.
no fucking
by
way they would have done
DRX.
this.
A bold call, one that is rewarded.
Oh my
without
god,
even
what the
action
fuck
here.
happened
Made
there?
Hyunmin does get shut down. Sentinel seemingly just trying to shrug
Double
off
trips again.
previous round loss. Flashback tucking away inside of the cyber cage. Keeps himself protected.
KO ults.
There's Armageddon. Drains down. Stem up this approach from Garage. And now playing quietly. Drone,
Saw
however,
two,
gets the spot
I
up
think.
multiple players.
Tons of info.
Continuing the push.
Freeing?
This is
Freeing?
ambitious, to say the least.
Freeing?
So many players in Garage. And that's gonna
Timing!
bring out Timing. And he's gonna
The
look
fucking
to shut down Scott Free
timing!
peeks and finds second as well. Celsius is eventually
That's
able to go ahead and
two.
peel one back, but now the
Bang is
neural
dead
death
as
tells
well.
all.
What is happening?
One enemy remaining.
It's
What
like
is
3v2,
happening?
But now just down to
Spike
one.
down.
We're crumbling.
Celsius.
Bro. It was a 4v5
seconds to try to
again.
play with
It's our
the spike
second
recoverable,
4v5
yes,
this
but
half.
Where do you try to go?
I don't know.
Just let what?
Very, very difficult.
30 seconds
Narrate's gonna
left.
tilt.
And the way that
The
spike
timing
around
is
the
actually.
corner
I'm
makes
not
it
gonna
so
lie.
hard
There's
to
been
just
2 timings for
grab
Narrate
it and leave,
already
but he's able
that
to
I've
do it
seen.
just
Perhaps
barely.
look at
The one on the
flashback, he's got
Astro
himself
wall
up
on
in
A and
window
the
here.
one garage right there.
Footsteps are going to be heard.
Yeah, I don't even think he has time for this, does he?
Widely just a rotate to try to save it. Oh, flashback doesn't hold the angle.
Oh, Zelsis just turned because of the crowd.
Now turns back.
He actually turned because of the crowd.
Shots into the shoulder. Doesn't get the kill.
And he hits ult onto this. I guess he.
An opportunity. The fault line does not connect, but here comes the swoop in. And he
I'm
will
lucky.
die
Nice
before
try.
the spike can get planted. 5 to
What's up,
5.
Dex? That's good.
We are tied up once more.
This is just really uncomfortable for Sentinels. They use the Armageddon to try to find a way
This
through,
is
and
crazy
right as
for
they're
him to
about to
get
make their
two,
move, they were
man.
watching that window like a hawk. Narrate was just
I just
staring at
can't
it for the
believe it.
longest time.
But I will
And right
say
as they're
that the best
starting to
players
try to
in the
creep their
world
way
create their
forward
own
towards the C
timings
site
and their
is
own
when
luck.
Freeing strikes. Then he doubles down on it.
So
Absolutely incredible.
I know to
Freeing
us
is able to
normies
do.
it looks like
Flashback is
wow,
having
that's
a whale of a
timing.
time
But he
over
made
on
that
C.
timing.
Questions for me about his ability to anchor. He has answered the call.
Absolutely. Well, immediate gate crash out towards B. Salvos get exchanged. Versus get tagged up, swing onto the corner before the stealth comes in. Mako finding one. Now is going to be pinned here, but it's
Support is
comes
so
to the
good.
rescue. Might not be able to save his captain's life, but he certainly has made up for it. His 2 kills fly in. The spike gets
That
left there.
support was so good.
The top of the sewer ramp.
Oh man, oh man.
Covered now by Zekin, but just
4v2.
one moment.
This is gonna have to be a
Players
magical
from
moment
Sen.
here.
It snapped out of existence.
3 players ready for this on DRX.
And then the flash at the ready to send it loose. Pop up over the
Almost.
top of him and almost steps into his spray. Zekin will now get noted, fights back for 1.
50 seconds. It's on.
Got time.
He cuts noise, tucks back.
Okay,
in towards
second. If
sewer.
you can hear me, walk B.
Flashback just going to be hanging around that B
Fuck,
side.
you
but
can't hear me.
Zekin wants to try to double pump this a little bit. Go
It wouldn't
back
have been
over
that
towards
great
A.
if whoever's watching
Ring
it.
hasn't moved.
Is Teo gonna leave? Teo might get off
He's
site.
drifting now
I think Teo's getting off site.
in towards the back. He's here, ready to strike.
30
Second, if
seconds
he
left.
tries to stick the plan, he might think that he has this for free.
Mercer?
Taking his time with it.
He's got to worry about the salvos.
I think I was gonna wait for rockets though.
Salvo sent, as you say, it
We
forces
got
him
him
back.
off.
15
Fuck.
seconds now remaining in the round.
Actually
He'll get another
annoying.
opportunity to go for it.
Just worry about flank
He's
too.
down, but now
10 seconds left.
flashback is here. Ready to strike, jump into the window, and for a brief moment, it looked like he was going to be good for it. Fring is able to find the kill, and DRX will find themselves
He
in
whiffed
the
a little bit.
lead.
It's okay.
Absolutely tenacious stuff from both teams in this round. You know, it looks like DRX has got the door shut. Mako here.
He also speak too
not
soon
able to
though.
TP out
He also speak too
before
soon right there, right?
Gets
I think he got a little
the ability to
antsy.
do so.
Drone didn't even
Gunman there
clear
playing
like
the flash.
anything.
And then they lose a couple players. Sentinels looks like they might be able to recover. And Zekin just barely can't get the job done. If he had gotten freeing there, I think there's a real shot that he takes down
IRL.
flashback and claims that round.
Sure.
But freeing has been just so important today for this DRX team.
Okay, we have
Obviously,
Astral Wall,
Unloaded seems
Tail,
frying.
Visol, last round of the half.
Been pretty solid.
Off the rip, it's looking like here from Bang. Dimensional drift though. Might make them think otherwise, but no.
They're gonna know where we're
Still
going.
ends up coming through. Zekin looking to lead the charge. Mako up on top
Oh,
of the
God.
boxes.
So he remembers.
Oh god, they see you.
Oh, Gunman, he stepped forward.
Done his
Does go
teammate.
across on the Mako, but somehow Zekin does manage to slink his way back out.
How's my ghost still alive?
B keeps himself alive. The Steel Garden now comes through. Taking the weapons away, the shorty.
Oh my god.
On their face, it is a drop.
Oh my
Smash
god,
back.
I got two.
Claims two.
The wall went
Mega
down
Chunk,
the
QT,
worst
both gonna be shut down.
moments.
There's a kills here in reply, but Mako knows that he has the right pinned. TP's on top of Plat. Oh! Is able to find it, but Hyunmin here at Lumber. He strikes. Second, however. The one at the start. The one that got away is the one that brings this round to a conclusion.
What
and
happened
gets us
right
tied
there?
at 6
I need
to
a
6.
replay.
I
That
was thinking it right off the
ball.
rip. This is one of those cosmic
How did
divides where they can
Flashback get
pivot
2
and
kills
plant
there?
from one
Oh
site
my
to another.
God.
Really nice stuff from Sentinels to close out the half.
Absolutely, 6 and 6, neck and neck. A far cry from
Oh
what we
my
saw on Lotus. We'll see you guys on the other side, though.
Wow. Good job, dude. Oh my god. All right, 6-6, I'll take it. I'll take it. I'll take it all day. I'll take it all day.
Just as much as the
This
crowd
looks
seems
like a
to
hard
be
out.
here
Like
at
Hubert,
WB
look at
Live
Hubert.
Bangkok.
Why is Hubert so calm, cool, and
this is
collected? He's
more
not
what I was
worried.
anticipating coming into this match today. I thought these two teams, on paper, were very evenly matched up, and that Lotus caught me completely off guard. I did not expect one team or the other to roll.
Hubert
run
won
away,
his game, bro. He's
with any
chilling.
of
That's
these
true.
maps today.
Hubert did
Miss
win his
Haven,
game.
much more what
Hubert
you
is
would
legit
expect.
vibing
Good
out.
adjustment by Sentinels after DRX had won 3 in a row. They start putting a lot more pressure on A. They start kind of getting wise to some of the trickery that DRX is trying to employ on their defender
Just
side.
got your mouse
You're
tag.
on
If I don't
the
get
Stacker
better at
side,
Valorant, I'm suing.
you know, you have to imagine this
Listen,
is more
bro.
what this comp is built for. On
I've been
this
playing
map.
insane
We saw
lately.
it on Lotus. We saw the executes, the
Well.
combos between the breach, the Teho,
In the gold
the
lobbies, I was
Yoru,
playing insane.
and Mako's Omen.
I might have
The
to do that
way
more
they're
often to build
navigating
confidence.
that,
Okay, focus.
Is that going to be the style, the flavor of Haven
The
as
defected
well?
piece is crazy.
It's going to look a bit different. Using
maybe.
a decoy just to get a feel if anybody's going to be holding close on B. No contact made. So for now, got to make sure that the flank is under control and nobody's trying to sneak through. On
Focus,
long.
people.
That open space.
They're playing
DRX
Zekin
says,
on A to get one and get out.
to be our best point of entry.
Is that a
Let's try to
molly
make
on
go of
site?
it.
Yeah.
Expect this though. The wall just on the opposite side.
Oh, there's a wall
Exactly
long. I
what
see.
I was just thinking that Vice
Look where this
util,
wall
dude.
is. This wall's in a
Look
cool
at that, and then the
spot.
steel garden right behind it, or excuse me, the razor vines right behind it.
Second not needing to be displaced too much. Does opt to go ahead and dash away.
They're split up. They're split up.
He's into its back sight. Looks to get flushed
Oh my
out.
God, he's so
managed to
low.
fight back for a singular kill.
What's happening? Oh, but I like that.
Back able to find the headshot.
Wait, what? That was
Cover
not
the
me.
sheriff
There's
himself.
no way.
He does want it. Rest of the Sentinels now pushing forward. Looking to try to flood, but it's going to be free. 1-2.
Didn't
What
make it,
the-
but Patty is here. Let's
Like, that one was me.
Back able to,
I don't.
back able to find the
I don't
headshot.
fucking know.
Recover the sheriff himself.
My
He
bad.
does want it.
That one was me, but the first one
It's
wasn't.
going to be free. 1, 2, 3 to collect the remainders.
God
DRX not allowing
damn it,
Vicent
bro.
to take the lead, to tie up the pistol win count.
Just give the man a ghost, and he's good for it on the pistol rounds. Also, flashback with a huge 1v1 there against Zekin.
Yep.
And the fact that Hyunmin even gets
This
one,
guy with the
off of being
ghost,
cut off from the rest of
he
his
might be the
team
best
on
ghost player in the
Yoru TV.
world.
Absolutely crazy stuff. Just individual
They're laughing at
mechanics
us.
shining through for DRX.
You can see Glow just pointing at us, saying,
We need the fucking pistol.
That's our
though.
guy.
Fuck.
that's why we picked him up.
We win the first pistol this half?
Goodness.
Last half?
4 years he's been in the scene, and it's the
Yeah, we
first
did.
year that we
did.
find him in tier
Wait,
1.
yeah, we did.
I'm getting the stun out, freeing, forced away. Aftershock does get a pulse of damage.
Kill him.
They look to try to overwhelm
Kill him too.
They've been hovering nearby, but it looks like
They're
eventually
running
just
to you,
gonna have
Zekin.
cut their losses.
Zekin, they're
They
running
do
to you, my
offer up some
goat.
damage as Narrate and Bang get tagged, but that is a potential weapon recovered here for the side of Sentinels.
Right there.
New
loss.
UI, but still
Great
doesn't show
dial-up,
regen
great
shields?
combo
Yeah, I
of
know.
utility
I don't
there.
think it does.
Elsus now has it, stomping their way
No,
through.
if he had a
Bang
shorty.
able to find second.
Fuck. Nice try.
Very frame that he tries to go for the tail wham. There's no way to get out. Spike now planted.
It's not me, dude. That
Players
was the
and
stream that
Sentinels.
buffered. The first time. The second time was.
Damage can they deal?
And I stream on
Frag
YouTube
this
too
round
for Korean
back
fans.
in their favor somehow.
VPN, no?
Throw Zelsis at him, see if anything happens. See if he can put that Bulldog to good use.
Lead with a stealth drone, potentially from heaven here.
Or VPN's illegal? I guess, I don't know. Are they?
Try to maybe set up here the flash. Arc Rose immediately gets destroyed. Salvo sent to try to force flashback out of the corner, but
Can I go for Isaacs?
scaling forward fast enough. Really take that space
All
away.
good,
John
Eco.
QT will be able to find one. 2 casualties on the side of DRX, but now up 8-6.
We can use
And
Twitch,
this
but we
is
only have
just
720p.
great.
I see.
Positioning from DRX, setting up in this post plant to defend against the flood. And this is something the Sentinels love to do. And if you give DRX the time to get into post plant positioning,
Guys?
they will more often than not convert against you because of the way that this DRX coaching staff prepares their players and
is this
understand the angles
scaling?
they all need to be watching, what's likely to be coming ahead of them, who needs to be doing what. The drop down covered by flashback. Bane going to be watching from the other side. Jump right into things. DRX this time trying to push through onto Garage.
Okay, bonus round for DRX.
Superstar there. Trying to bait out some of this util, and they do so successfully with the exchange of a couple pieces of their own. See if Zelsis wants to make a go of this.
flashed himself?
Louise in trouble, gets caught by the stun.
Stun here on both sides. Hyunmin now able to stabilize. Shots into the mid-drift, and Celsa sends him getting picked apart. Bang now to try to hold things down. Some shots into the smoke. Does make a connection on the Mako, but Hyunmin down the floor. They take the bang here, backside.
Nice try.
Comes up with 2. Keeps him in the round.
Oh, that's a big lurk. This is a
Such
big
little
lurk.
HP between Mako and Flashback. Freeing, holding the door. He's going to be the first and maybe final boss. And they will go ahead and persevere, pushing through. Spike now planted. The wraparound coming through from Flashback.
Flank, flank,
This is going to
flank.
be red. Second paying no credence to this angle, to this window. And
How would you
Flashback
know? Oh, Zelsis
makes
needed
it
that kill.
swift.
And then, who
Bonus
died
converted.
second?
DRX now up to 9.
The
I think
second
it was John. I don't know.
bonus
Where did John
conversion
die?
of the match for DRX. And this is just a crazy battle there.
Right
2
here.
stunned up players.
Yeah, that was a nice shot
Dueling.
by him. Kang has the
Garage
third
Hall.
too.
Kang looked like he might have had a
He
third.
had the
If he gets that
third.
third one, I think that's round over for Sentinels. It's bested, and then Flashback with a really wise play to wrap behind. The awareness, the movement this time from DRX, a little bit different. They don't just post
Yeah,
up into post
man.
plants this time. So let's spread the map a little bit. Mako go long, Flashback, wrap around from behind.
It's our second pause.
At worst, you just play off of Mako's contact potentially. And again, we're going to see another timeout called by the Sentinels. Potentially their last one of the match.
Very well end up being the case unless they can right the ship from here. 3 rounds to claw back. Given what we were seeing from them in that first half, it's very possible.
Get some music.
They need to find that stability. Now they need to figure out how to contain.
They're waving at me, right?
This assault that's frankly coming at them from DRX.
They're just having a really hard time adjusting properly to the way that DRX is using some of their utility. And in this case, you know, you see the drone, you see the fake out come through
They look
in
frustrated.
the garage, and you wait
see
it out
it.
a little
They
bit,
look
and you're like, okay,
frustrated.
now I can re-clear the
I
space
mean, who
and
wouldn't
can
be?
retake it. Instead, you know, Zelsis gets
Hubert's
hit by
upside
stuff.
down.
There's another layer there for DRX. It looks, you know, DRX is so patient with it. It looks like it's just trying to bait for util, trying to bait for contact. Instead, it's actually baiting the
All
player
right,
to come back
9-6.
and re-clear so
Eco
they can
round.
catch him out, get that kill. And then they're using these TPs like crazy.
I don't even
They're
know if we're
all over
saving
the
for an
place. They're
op.
so hard to read for Sen right now.
3 sheriffs in for the side of Sentinels.
Wow, this Yoro's fucked, man.
Dimensional drift.
It seems like he just like.
Getting ready to come out in towards mid as well as the note on to 1. Bouncing away is John
What?
QT, but
Oh.
there's salvos there. Freeing is able to find the elimination. Just cutting off.
And those
all
rockets are fucked,
routes of
man.
exit.
Yeah, it stops the flood.
Wire now cleared out, freeing.
Armageddon.
Sights turned here
Hey,
on
Diff.
lobby. When coming through, finds the first, looks for the second. Zelsa straight across, bang counter strafing in, is able to find the headshot. Weapon picked up here by Zelsis, an opportunity to maybe do some damage. Doubles back over
Ah,
towards
man,
Sewer.
dude. Ah, man, it's 10-6 after this. I don't know, dude. I don't know. I still had
Hold on
Lotus
to this
being our
weapon.
win factor. We got 13-3'd for the series.
potentially just go
That was
down
my win
with the
factor
spike.
to win
Zelsis
Lotus and then take it to Abyss.
Leave for some exit frags. First clash here against Flashback.
Player standing.
Won't be able to win it out. It's a bit faster here as Flashback comes away with that kill. Narrate. Oh, that's
Wait,
swung
does the
weapon back
loser
out.
play
Will be able to take down
Liquid?
Bane, but
Oh, or no, it would be.
not going to be recoverable.
It's
Can't escape.
depending on 0-1s. It
DRX.
could be anyone. It could be any 0-1
2
team.
players
Never
to move
mind.
up now. Double
We don't
digits
know.
achieved.
4 in a row now
What happens?
for DRX coming into this second
There's a new
half
draw,
attacker
yeah.
side, and you can see that the way that
Why you
they're
guys question
staggering
marking me?
utility again, it's something different every time. This time it's the dimensional drift into the
That is
salvos. I mean, they're just catching them off
Derek
guard.
already
They have
gave
so
up.
much ability to take
Yeah, you're
space
right. I
to
need to
get
set
some
up.
free info,
I don't know.
and then
It's
use
just
that
been a very
utility
bad
to punish.
series, to
You know,
be
whether it be
honest.
the stealth drone, whether it be the Yoru, who can just TP in and look around, or in this case use his ult. You know, even Mako has the ability to do that potentially, as we saw in Lotus.
Look, feels very flat.
Line out salvos exchanged here.
Wait, I
It's just
just
continuing
realized
to
we're
scale
fucking
forward.
jet lagged, dude. These guys flew like 2 hours.
Spot out onto it. These 2, I believe. This is plus on
That's
to
not
1.
fair.
Armageddon just trying to go ahead and clear out the
The
one
stun
side.
paranoia.
Goes across, but still DRX not
This is
getting
a good stall
themselves
by
forward
us.
into the
Nice,
what is
Nerd.
it? Mako. I'm not sure if he wanted to go on top of the box, but he did. So paying the iron price for that one.
Nice
Backside,
shot, John.
QT
Nice
snapping.
bang.
Finds Spring. Hedman can be shut down. John QT
Here we go, some life.
moving online. Now just one away from having that Armageddon of his own. Smoke will dissipate.
Some life?
Narrate finding it.
Flawless?
Flawless round here in reply when Sen needed it the most.
Oh, yeah, it looked like for a moment there.
Okay.
That was going to be a
Everyone
huge round for
stay
DRX. But Sen is able to
Anyone
bail
that
themselves
just
out.
joined the
I think it's
stream,
Vice
I
utility
need you
that
to
buys
stay.
the extra bit of time.
Anyone
That's a nice
that's-
shot there, Mako.
We need to lock the
Because
stream. I don't want
stun
any
and the
new viewers
paranoia
coming in
hit the
fucking
two
up the
players behind the
vibes.
box. I get why
Imagine you
Mako's
could lock the
TPing up
stream.
there, because you've got
You can't come
potentially
in
2
unless
free
you're already
kills.
in. Holy fuck.
Then Sentinel's able to sneak a player in time. That A hit was telegraphed pretty quickly off
That was
the
a
back
good stall. That was
of
really
some of
good
that
stall.
util. The stealth drone, I immediately saw Narrate rotating over there pretty quickly. It's a really nice job there by Sentinels reacting to what DRX wanted to do. This time they have that extra layer of defense to avoid that util spam.
Okay,
DRX
they
has
got
been
our
leading
molly
into.
out. Our vice
We got
walls
a little
on
bit of the Vice
garage.
utility that forces out the smoke from Bang. But it's a 4-man stack for DRX.
They're gonna hit B.
Pinging out the back of the site there. See what they want
Cover
to
the
do.
link. Only gonna be sent. Spray coming through. Yemen, however, arriving at
Hell,
backside.
how do I
Flush him out. Narrate gonna be taken down.
Narrate, dude. He got stunned.
Without damage
He
down.
almost killed
Spring
him too.
and Gunman both dangerously low.
Are these guys playing in?
26 between
They
the
are
two of them.
playing in.
Mako once again perched up here on top of the boxes as Salvos gets sent loose.
Oh god, this is scary.
Back holds
It's
the
hard.
as long as they possibly can. Kevin now in a bad spot, gonna be forced forward. Bangs
Nice
with the collect
bang.
one, finds a second to Spring, also falls. The low HP player is now gonna be taking down the paranoia, goes across. The second tries to draw the shorty. It's him falling down. Zelsis now just trying to bully his way forward into the side. Mako gives up the space. Bang, quick on the chase.
They don't know he's
Flushes
there.
him out with flashback. Flinging ring around the rose.
They know he's there.
Zelsis needs to win that fight. Then
Oh, he's holding it.
off. Had he sucked it, might have just had it. Now flashback just looks to try to play around with time. But Bang with the half hold manages to clutch it out. A 4K to bring it now to just 2 rounds separating.
Oh my god, what a round from Bang.
DRX this time.
Oh my god, that was looking very messy.
Dissected by
That was looking
Sentinels.
so messy.
Coming from a couple different angles, finding 2 early kills from both sides that kind of open this up.
Nice, dude.
Yunmin
And then
trying
he
to get
Astro Walled as
through.
well. He
Bang.
forced the guy mid to come out.
Finds freeing as well.
And then he was aware of this
This
guy.
time the
Well, Zelsis
discipline
was
not
aware.
able to be there. Just a little bit of a faster
I thought he was
pace.
gonna stick it for a second too.
Retake attempt from Sentinels.
Wait, that's
Still
so
some-
funny.
Some
The
frustration
before and
shown
after
and
for
now some
narrate. The
excitement.
before and after. Wait. Good man, Cuber. Good man.
Flip it right side up.
Cuber.
QB's feeling a little better now.
Oh no.
Kind of round that you want to be seeing with some more consistency here.
Already lost his dash. Sucks.
Now an operator into the hands of second. Force off his opening angle. Stealth drones faded out on either side. It's the break the TP now in towards Hell. Second. There's the re-pick and wow, Hyunmin, what
I
is
think he
that
wanted
pick?
to walk up on him, but this guy's fucking
The
jiggle
one
one
tap to
tap.
shut him down. Oh, stranded here
Can
on
we
the floor.
retake
Now the
this?
neural theft as well.
We have tail
Invested.
ults? But like, where do we tail ult? Hell?
Flashback.
Do we
goes
tail
ahead
ult
and
Hell or
scoops up
graffiti?
The op
I think
for his own purposes.
Graffiti to short? I don't know.
Bane's got a rolling thunder.
He has rockets too, man. This weapon
gonna use
save. No, we can't. Can we?
Right towards the
Okay,
lane.
it's Hell
Again,
to
it's gonna be
long.
sent out.
They're
Bane
all fighting.
Positioning. It's just gonna go ahead and send it. And
What's
Hyunmin
happening?
on the peak. He's able to find one
Oh
with
my
John
god, the fucking
QT.
SWAT team
Moves
behind you.
down 2 with the Armageddon. Oh, and Mako.
No time. What's
Brings out
do they
finds
get
the
breach
rain,
ults? Do they
flashback.
have breach ult the whole
Steady as she
time? Do
goes.
we get it?
Holding the same angle with it recovered up the entire
I didn't
time.
see if he had it.
They slam
They
the
had
door
it,
and
they
send
had it.
spaces. DRX now up to 11. One
This
away
is
from match
fucking
point.
impossible.
It's just crazy how much faith that DRX can put into Hyunmin to just TP into Hell, find that kill. That is ridiculous. And then John QT found 2 huge kills with the salvos. But then that scooped
I
up
don't even
operator
know.
off of Zekken's dead body falls into Flashback's hands, and he puts it to good use. 22 and 10 now on this map for the Sentinel of DRX. Just an absolutely tremendous start. This is going to be dimensional drift for Hyunmin as well.
Damn.
DRX has done a great
That is
job
so much
using these
util.
to either combo or just take space.
That
Find
was
that
good by
open
them.
player,
They all pushed spawn
punish
together
them,
and they
or
breach
just find the
ulted.
open site. This time around, a heavy lean towards the seaside by Sentinels. It's been a lot of A pressure, and John
Like him
QT
soloing,
rightly is
eh?
reading that DRX might be feeling like they can find an opportunity. Sentinels might be feeling like they have to close the A long gap.
This one spotted out. The fault line going to be sent. John QT here in the corner.
Oh,
The Salvos,
no.
he sees exactly where they're going to be coming from. Looks for the kill. Takes him down so very
Yeah,
low.
John
But
got a
still John
kill.
QT coming away with 1. Mako will
Nice,
fall to
Nary.
Salvo at the same time.
Nice bang.
Back, Bane pushing
Big
forward.
3v2
Bell stuffs
guys.
to find
One's low.
flashback. Hyunmin 5 HP.
Hmm.
This round just be a little bit too chaotic here for DRX. Repositions from
HCP.
Sen. Maybe reading. Potential rotate, but they still do leave 2 lingering here towards this seaside.
The patience by Sen.
Oh, I wonder if these guys don't
Then
plant. I think.
finding that right timing to strike. Bit of a bait.
Why is he giving the plant?
Get it over.
Oh, he wants to push because he has high
Here for
HP.
Hyunmin, freeing.
I see. He wants to push with high
Timing
HP.
there. Spots nothing on the peak.
You heard step.
Cabo's now going to be sent. They get the Steel Garden out.
Oh, they're gonna get both of them.
Wanting every single
Actually got both of
advantage that they
them.
could possibly get here. Sen knows that they need to win this round out.
Is it planted for long? I don't even think it's planted for long.
Weapon recovered. Zelsis tucked away. Diffuse starting to be held. Push out of the smoke.
Nice.
Bang. Good for the shot. Hyunmin. Time just not on his side.
Jesus,
He's able
what
to
a shot,
find
though.
one.
Good job, guys.
Bang with another
Good
big
job.
round.
John
Comes
with the
up
rocket
3.
kill, bang with the
Keeps
follow up,
things tight
or no,
knit.
narrate with the
2
follow
more
up
to go
and
to
bang
tie
with
it
the
up
third.
once more.
Again, it's
fucking
the
tense in
timing
there.
for
It's
Sentinels
fucking
more
tense.
than anything.
The pressure's on.
They're able to
The
wait
pressure's
out the
so on.
dimensional drift a little bit, just smother Mako with flashes to make sure that those
I mean, shit,
salvos
John's
were going to
rockets were
get the
worth it,
job
dude.
done. Flashback might have
Oh,
showed his hand, revealed his hand a little
Derek
too
could have killed
early
all
there.
of them right there. Different world.
But it's just to cut off
I
the
see
plant
it.
before it can even happen here. That's what's giving DRX problems. think the identification for Sentinels
Let's go,
is that
Sen.
DRX,
Let's go, Sen.
we can't let
Let's
them
go,
get into
Sen.
post plants because that's where they're just going to tear us apart. We have to prevent them as best as we can. We have to confuse them, make it a little bit scrappier in some of these
DRX,
moments.
last pause? I think it's their last
They're doing a
pause.
great job of it. John
Should
QT
be
has
their
done a
last
good job.
pause.
Some of that util.
Yeah.
Bang
No
has
more
been
pauses till
absolutely
OT.
electric on the Astra, hitting some crazy
I think
shots.
they are broke. I want to say they are a half by DRX.
Almost back-to-back
And
rounds from him.
they don't have
One
Teo
separating.
ults. They don't
Big
have
roles
Yoru
being put up.
ults. They don't have Breach ults. They're far from their
Slowly
ults.
Getting comfortable once again.
Teo's like 3
Timeout
off.
call here from DRX. See if they can
They
bring this
might
to a
have
conclusion.
was it Omen ult?
2-round lead, not something that they're going to be overly comfortable with.
That's about it. Let's see.
They might still go for some minor investments here.
And we haven't really seen
Yeah,
much in
far.
the way of like fakes or that kind of thing from DRX.
It's a half buy with the
So,
Hero Vandal.
Obviously, this is an eco round. This might just be another fast hit, execute, try to just smother them with utility, get a plant down and see what happens. But after this, I'd like to see them work the map a little bit more.
Offering up a weapon here. Getting that over into the hands of Hyunmin. So 2 rifles available to DRX. Once again, sight set over towards C. Stealth
What is
drone
this gonna
in
be?
towards the back. Gonna be cleared out by
Just a
Bang.
C hit.
Celsius far forward.
Nice,
Bang.
Bang.
He's absolutely ready for it. Gets the shutdown.
Nice,
on
Bang.
the floor. Shots into the
Spam
smoke.
it, bro. I'll tell you when.
Gets
Stop.
dropped.
He's been doing so good. Bang's MVP this map.
Everything DRX were attempting here
It's
in
not
this
over
round.
yet though.
It
Doesn't
just
count
blows
if
up
we
right in
lose.
the face.
They tried to use a flash
Does not
timing
count if
to
we
set up
lose.
Hyunmin's teleport, but Bang turns it,
They still have a Vandal,
kills him
so we should be
instead,
careful.
finds the second, spamming through his own smoke.
This setup has been
He
good for
has
us.
really
Where
stepped up for
Zekin
Sentinels
solos
to put
A,
him right
and we
back in
put
this
the rest of
match.
our guys like CB.
Now DRX gonna have to try plan B.
Just plays with the Vice Wall.
That actually be the B site.
Looks like our go-to setup right now.
Flashback just trying to show a little bit of presence at long A.
Cage fake, but Seward being watched there by Zekin.
Except when they go A, yeah.
B site.
They did go A and he did get fucked that one time. But I believe in Zekin's ability to get one and get out. I think it's the goal. I think he can do it.
John QT, however, still waiting, getting the spot out.
Spotted.
Looks to just try to make the front of the site unassailable here for them.
Oh, I like the blast wave push. That's good blast. Good blast. Good util from Sentinels. Good.
Not gonna be found.
He's dead here, but it's okay.
Corner. They put it down low. Second
Nice
down.
trade.
Arriving over at A-Link. Finds one.
Good dash.
Swing. Force him away, but Bang still here. Still
Bang
being
is
a
Thanos.
hero.
Good job.
Another 3K. 3 players
I think we
surviving.
can buy an off.
Sentinels.
I think we should get Zekin an off here, right? Zekin gets an off for sure.
Starting to really get a feel for themselves now. Are these players? Yeah. Bang just moves right to the back of the plat.
Well
Nope,
handled.
not today, Hyunmin. And I see some shots coming through that smoke. Let's just see if I can find some freebies. He is just
Good follow-up from Narrate on the trade.
He is really starting to get the wind
16
underneath
assists
him.
on
Now
Narrate,
he's
by
got
the
a
way. Holy
Cosmic
fuck.
Divide to boot.
I didn't notice that.
Zekin's got the blades potentially, but see what they want to do is
No
the
op.
crowd starting to get into it. It's hard to tell which team has the bigger support. Like you said earlier, man, it's pretty evenly divided.
The moment that you hear
Oh,
a
it
chance
spotted
starting for
him.
one, it gets matched,
Spotted him.
drowned out by the other side.
Here's that wall again.
They found the wall. Damn.
Bugle jump. Sheer wall gets popped.
They've been re-hitting a lot this half. They've been re-hitting a lot.
Going to be sent through. Try to scout.
Drone is down.
And might not have gotten the vision on Hyunmin, but knows that there is a player in that spot.
All missiles away.
Jack now getting ready to begin.
They're baiting out
Salvo
util.
to be
They're
sent.
baiting out util. It's a fake. Damn. They're baiting out
This is
util.
nice. You baited out
It's
quite a
actually
bit of
nice.
utility.
Yeah.
Sent
But
the
I wonder
ball
if we have the
through.
read on this.
You're just taking your time.
They're staying. They're staying.
Trying to show that maybe you've rotated to another site, seeing
They're
if you
staying.
can convince another Sentinel player
Flashback.
to move off.
Yeah.
Towards B.
This B-lurk. B-lurk.
There.
Oh, he doesn't know if he walks out to the other
Trying to create
side.
some of that pressure. Celsius right there
Nice,
alongside
John.
him.
Oh, John.
Meanwhile,
Hide,
here,
hide,
yeah,
hide.
in habit, John QT opens things up. Hyunmin gonna be shut down.
It's a big kill on
Capture
that
power.
tree.
Widely taken away from DRX. The second continues to play forward. Narrate here back.
20 seconds. 20 seconds. They have to commit
20
A.
seconds remaining. DRX.
Nice
Trying to ham
second.
fist this one in the team, but
Up short.
continue to bleed
Up
out.
short.
Oh, and back comes up with 2.
12.
John QT
No,
gets the
don't
free
run
one
it
back.
back.
Spain
Good
down
stun.
to
Oh
5
my.
HP.
Oh, he has the ult.
Desperately trying to get himself forward here onto the side, but the up again is going to be called in.
That's big.
It cuts off the sight.
No, he's
Does he find a tiny sliver? It looks like he has. Avoids the blast radius. The spike in play.
Oh
This
my God.
round
Oh my
not
God.
over yet.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
John gonna look to try to drop out.
No way.
But he's only got 6 health.
Damn it,
He
bro.
has to reroute. And now the site is firmly in control of the RX.
Oh my god, there's no way.
The IGL, the
That
captain,
fucking sucks.
has to be the hero. Slowly creeping forward, but
Okay,
paying
hear me
no
out.
credence to
Hear me
the
out.
Cubby
I think
Bane.
everything was actually fine.
We'll pick him apart.
I think everything is fine. I think in hindsight, it is probably hindsight. But I feel like since Celsius had like such a good timing on his flank, I feel like his scaling on the right was troll. I feel like he has to scale left. Because if he scales right, there's no point because he's coming out short. It's like the same thing as going out long. Other side was smoked. Was it?
And then Mako hasn't been super impactful in the kill department on this map,
Oh, I
but
think
that
it
one
might
right
have
there
been smoked.
certainly had some impact.
Oh, that was well
Oh
played
my.
by us too. That was well played
This
by
is
us.
where it all comes to a conclusion.
We did good,
Sentinels
man. We
give
did
us
fucking good.
our
But I don't know why we
second
started.
time
Why
out
did
of
we
the
start
day.
rushing long though? Why did that happen? I think we got a little overconfident.
Time to jump.
Rex is going to be looking to avoid it. Similar gate crash setup coming through. Bang once again here at backside, but this time there is an Armageddon, and he's got
What?
nowhere to go.
Nice.
Henry will still fall.
Nice.
Celsius is going to be good for 2. But he
Everyone's
gets traded
dead.
out. Narrate now on the
Oh,
floor.
Narrate's dead. Did you run out?
Second
Die?
to John QT.
God damn it. We're
The
Narrate
last
died.
one's
The last
remaining
one?
in a
Fuck.
2v3.
Spike planted.
We're trying to stop it from ending right here, right now, but Mako has
Over.
sniped him out of the sky. John QT
Nice try,
finds
guys.
one, but cannot find the rest. 13 to 10, DRX. Rock up the
Nice
bank.
try. It was, they actually
They
started.
closed out their opening
They started
series
cooking at the end
2-0 over
though.
Sentinels.
That last round.
Fear it, dread
fucked
it,
us.
run from it. DRX is unstoppable in group stages of international
It looks
events.
better at the end.
It's a completely different looking team in a lot of different ways than old DRX, but the
try,
results
nice
are the
try.
same here at
Man,
Masters
that last, they
Bangkok.
played it well, but they lost it.
Double M Swiss, doesn't matter, it would seem. What a roaring start.
Good try.
I think for a lot of people, more one-sided than we could have anticipated.
Yes.
That Lotus in particular, but
It
even
was
here,
tough showing today for sure.
DRX
DRX,
getting themselves a
definitely looks way
2-0 victory.
better.
That abyss not to be witnessed, not yet here on the international stage.
I mean, I'm surprised Haven was this
There's
close.
still
I'm not
plenty
sold on
more
our
games to
Haven,
go
but
for the Pacific representatives,
um,
it's a very solid way
yeah, our Lotus
to
did
kick
not.
off their tournament.
Yeah, Lotus
and
was
to
hard.
get these
Lotus, they just
rookies
owned us.
acclimated
Yes.
immediately.
And they were hot
It's kind
on
of fucked because
Lotus.
now people have
Haven
like
and
2 maps.
Flashback really
People are gonna
stepped
start
up
picking
huge.
Lotus
We
and
saw
Haven
him
on
last
us.
year. He's
I think
such a
both of
crack
those were
gamer.
poor
He's such a
showings.
solid Sentinel player.
I don't know
for
how
this
real it
DRX
is if
squad.
they're actually bad maps
he was
for
a
us,
little off
but
during kickoff. Let's just be
that's
honest.
2 maps
But I think
that
a lot of that
people
was
are
just
gonna start
these
to
new
abuse.
players, Freeing and Yunman, stepping up so nicely. But here today, I think 26 kills on Haven. Absolutely incredible work on the Cypher. Doing a great job locking down that C site. Being that last line of defense. Being that flank control player on the attack side. Phenomenal stuff.
Unfortunately for Sentinels, it seems like it will have to be that slow start. We're starting defense face off again.
The Valorant early.
Oh, he's also.
Okay, no?
And it-
บุรีรัมย์อุดมราชนิเวศ I think it's
Is the
Wait through what
fine? EDG group.
I think this. I want you. Areas open.
it is
Wait, who's the
Cypher.
IGL for
reigning champ.
show? Yeah. Well, apparently they do. Everyone in chat knows
Have
it.
EDG been watching the tape?
Who's Kiko? He's right here on the team. Well, let me fix my overlay.
So Kangkang's going to be going
Fuck.
straight up through a ram. Now he's alone when this is
Fuck,
happening.
it's already
The fight
happening?
is kicking off into
No,
mid.
they have not watched the tape.
Yeah.
Simon was not ready for that. He's just out in mid with the spike.
Donated, yet still the right click at the
Kang
hand.
Kang.
Kangkang, and he picks up the upgrade.
What
but
just
he's gonna be
happened?
cleaned
Stop.
up.
I need
It's
to
what Team
watch,
Liquid
but I wanna-
are good at. Comes down to that discipline.
No
They've
bomb.
honed it, They've refined it. Still openings could be
3v2? Wait, the
found.
overlay is different, by the way. They
2v3,
changed shit
it's
up. They
gonna
changed a
be
lot of
difficult
shit
one
up.
at
This looks
that.
kind of cool.
I mean, how on earth do you recover this spike?
Hold on, I can't
Chichu and
process.
Smoggy are going to have to take fights.
Where's my
At the same
fucking
time,
camera?
there's a bait and switch
There it
setup
is.
here as well. Kiko has been
Oh, it's
playing
fine.
some incredible Valorant so far in EMEA kickoff,
Okay.
and if he fails,
Ain't
Camo's
cool as
played
dog
it.
shit. Well, it's different. It's actually nice. You can see the orbs like in the circle.
Microplays,
I like
Team
that.
Liquid love to cook up on the fly. So good.
Last player standing.
It's what's really set them on that path. And it
Okay.
really begins
Okay, so
here.
apparently
Bangkok.
Kiko's our only
Still
tie
round
player
the
at the event, and he's half tie.
Already
But
at the beginning.
I feel like people don't know
Reminded
that.
of what Chichu was talking
And the
about
chat
in the press
knows it though.
conference.
Maybe they
The
do.
Chichu Nats
romance.
Sure.
People are loving it. People are loving it. But what I got from the press conference was that Chichi was saying
People do
because
know.
he's
He
such
said
a
it in an
fan of
interview.
Nats,
I see.
He's been watching all of the Team Liquid games. So he said, I know how their playstyle has shifted. I've watched all of their footage. And I think we need to play slowly to counter what Team Liquid is doing.
Damn, Liquid got pistol?
Team Liquid love fighting on their defense side.
What do we got?
EDG need to find those
One
moments
sheriff
to
on
slow down the
Chichu.
tempo. That pistol round was the exact opposite of what Chichu said. Kang went instantly up ramps and died. I mean, they died in mid.
Easy, easy, my boy.
Some semblance of an idea, but Camo's going to be...
Who is Camo? I've never seen Camo before either. I don't know these Liquid guys. I'm not going to lie. I don't know Camo or Kamek. They brothers?
By the buy for them. Walls up. Camo a bit of spraying and praying. No reward, though. Gets the info.
They're walking in. Kang's walking in.
Be a flash into his face, just likely.
They're in.
But no.
They have sight.
One. Peeking out wide, but he's still going to play his
Discipline.
life.
EU
So
discipline.
Give it up the side. It'll be an open plant for EDG.
Spike planted.
We'll find out what I can do past
Kamek
this
was a
point
6-man
here.
for
Cheeky
Fnatic
angle
in
for Kang.
2023.
Tucked up close.
Please lessen the volume. Can you just lower it on your side?
I said that as well, but the horn just reveals as well. Not quite anything to break it.
Tunnel vision. Tunnel vision. You got it, though.
Stuns right behind them. That's an
Good
attempt
help.
by EDG just to try and bail.
Wait, the observing's looking good. It's early days.
Players. It's going to be an inevitable round of that Team Liquid.
This can't be Prius. That's for damn sure. All right, Eco. They got plant. Not bad.
They ran a very similar
Few armors too, right? They got a lot of armors actually.
Have they got a different bonus round idea? Kiko is only
Yeah, he's 2 off ult.
from getting
I
his
just saw that
showstopper
too.
online. He's been able to get tons of kills early on.
Let's take note, chat, of the changes they make to the broadcast. Because sometimes they're hard to notice.
Last defense bonus round that Team Liquid ran was an explosion out through B main. This time, it does look like a different setup. But with
3
propensity
light
of Team
armors.
Liquid to fight aggro on
Ghost
defense
light
on
armor?
rounds like this,
Damn, they're saving
I
a
think
lot of
EDG
money.
need to be cautious. Even if the threat in B main doesn't exist, you can see them 4 stacking outside B right now. They are
B main
not
control.
going to allow the same plan
They're
to
taking A. Oh my god, Chichu's whiffing. Is he blind? Holy.
Chased out. Chomping at a bit to try and get a piece of him. And meanwhile, Kang's cracking open the opposite side of the site.
Good nade. Really good nade.
Let's isolate the fight with Chichu going down.
Nice shot, Kang. Heat up my goat. Updraft? Fake it? Nah, don't do it. Go hell, go hell. Yeah. That's good.
If Camo had just played that a little slower instead of trying
This
to
is
go
good. This is a good spot. This is a good spot.
smoke, Team Liquid would not have
And
been
we have
in
a
bad
lurk.
spot. But now,
Ooh, nobody might catch him. Nobody might catch him.
disadvantage, tough to convert
Show me mid. Show me mid. Show me mid.
They're just looking to do damage
Show me
to
mid.
EDG.
Observer!
Having said that, Kiko just got the ult online.
Yeah, and that's also a critical kill of that. It's going to be
Oh no!
You can see it, the
We're
ultimate
throwing!
threat a bit. Already pushing out and pulling out some of that util. Kang.
He's getting cleared.
Top wrap.
Wow, I thought he was
He's
gonna clear
swinging
it.
this guy,
Oh my god, they almost
it's all
threw.
dealt with. 2 surviving.
And that's an enormous round from Kang. He really makes that work for EDG.
My mic is
The
a little
entry
loud.
that
Is
we
it
did
actually,
see over
chat?
towards the
I
B
can lower
side
my
takes
mic.
down the side anchor, that Astra. And also, let's dial it back. Let's talk about prep.
Okay.
EDG got completely caught by the same pistol round, but they were ready for the bonus
I can
round
do
idea.
that.
4 players waiting outside B main. They just
fuck
weren't
did I
ready
do?
for the fact it was happening on the opposite side. The A push.
Hello?
Enemy.
And it's Kang that comes out with the goods as he's
Okay, I lowered my mic
so
a little bit.
often gonna do.
Yo, you working? I lowered it. Did it lower? Is this thing lowering it?
The showstopper in that round. It's not a bad one for them. We are already in to the following round, round 4 here. And guns across the board. It's a bit of
It's
the
good.
action. It was that conditioning with the
Alright.
salvos, a bit of fault line into B main from what I could see.
I got some Mickey D's, but I'm gonna wait to eat
To
it.
get EDG into position.
It's gonna be
Yeah, and that
terrible if I
It does
wait.
make it more difficult for Team Liquid to
Alright.
fight over this B area. And their comp is
Some
actually
Macas,
not very good.
as they say in Australia, right?
Positions as
Some
they are
Macas?
currently.
Is that what they say?
Liquid are going to want
Focus.
to try to take timings. They're going to want to try to push through smokes, contact in.
Okay, a little
It's
mid pressure
EDG's
into a
job
B
to
pop.
Control the pace of this game and then allow their overwhelming utility to come through good on the executes.
Mackie D's? Mackie D's is
Finally used
crazy.
on the other section of A. Team Liquid just trying to
Who's the Astra?
clean up the
Cammy
unknowns
K.
across the map. There's only one player
Mackie
left
D's
to stand
Cammy K.
here. Kamek
Here we go.
going to be tested
Oh,
into
it's
this
Kamek.
spot and position. He's got some help.
Fuck it, I'm gonna call him
from on
Cammy
high.
K.
Think we're going to
Okay.
be joining him, and what
Wait.
a beautiful shot that is. Easily dismisses
Okay.
it, but EDG are not to be trifled
Trying to
with. They're gonna
swarm
be
or
running
no?
them down. And one for the
Oh,
sight, and
that's tough.
just walking straight into the sidelines. Nats makes a decent go of it. That is flicky.
Hold up. 1v2.
Need more than that at this point.
Oh.
With EDG playing like this. Nobody, a 4-piece
Damn.
to finish off the 4th round.
Wait. To be
And that
honest,
shows you that even when Kong Kong is
I'm gonna go
going
ahead
to
and
get
say
taken
Split
down
has
in some of
actually
these entries,
been an enjoyable map to
have that
watch
second
for like
wave
pro play.
follow-up. It was this
I don't know if it
flash
ever
push
wasn't.
through. Breach util from Simon.
Probably, but right now it's
Powering
feeling
Smoggy and
good.
Nobody to get into the B site. They didn't
But
need
these days
Kong
it's been
Kong to make
feeling good.
space,
Nice
they
shots.
still were keeping util in reserve.
There's Kang
Great
Kang.
shots hit, and Team Liquid now, after a successful pistol, that's all they've written so far. Back down on an eco.
Seen a pause and a timer.
Show the
Could
shot,
mean
hello. They should have
one or
replayed the
two
Nets
things.
shot for sure. That was an insane shot by Nets.
Someone spilled a drink
I
or
prefer a
Classic
tactical
EU
pause.
tech
I think
pause.
This would be a reasonable time.
Kick the
for Team
PC,
Liquid to
free
take.
pause. That's fucking cringe, dude.
But who knows?
This early in the event.
2 gun rounds.
Oh,
Well, listen,
tragedy. A
can't
knife-
always be lucky.
A dagger to the heart.
Yeah,
A
can't
dagger
always
to
be
the heart.
lucky. And the arena lights up red.
That looks awesome, by the
It
way.
looks beautiful.
Yeah.
It
That
looks
animation.
beautiful.
There and warning signs. We'll see. I'm going to take a gander over the stage. Who do I have to blame about this one? But
New music? New music?
I think it is really interesting that Kong Kong has gone for the jet on this map. The fact that he's working with an
Like a Kang Kang, bro. You can sense the aura from a
pick, I
distance.
suppose, of the normally you would want to see people running the raise on this
He's-
map.
he's gonna
generally
eyeball raise
speaking,
at me.
if they're gonna
You
be
saw
on
that?
the duel list. But I think one of the reasons
He's
for
hitting me
this
with the
too
what's
is gonna
good.
be that on the defense side, he's able to play those off angles, dash out of position. And here you can see his follow-up.
Geometry dash
from
F-beat.
Nobody and Simon's util is still really solid. He doesn't necessarily need the boom bot to be able to trade off of. It's time
Why am I
for
glazing
the
him so
teams
much,
to
bro? I
collect their
can't. That's
thoughts.
my fucking goat. And what? And what?
I gotta say, I was a bit worried when we saw the pistol.
been
and
my
he just
goat.
ran straight into what Liquid were cooking. But
listen, yeah, a team.
since then, it's been good.
I'm the only person that calls him Kang
You know,
Kang
sometimes it can be a bit nervy.
instead of Kong Kong.
Laner.
I mean,
Is that a
if you
good
wanna
thing
talk
or a
about
bad thing?
nervy, if
I don't
we're
know, but I'm
talking
pretty sure he
about
fucks with me.
Inexperience versus experience. This is another game that typifies that completely. We've seen Paditek, obviously, on the big stage. There was a sub most recently.
We cannot read your
Getting
we cannot
this
read your
chance here
signs
to avenge
with this
Team
lighting, but you guys are
Heretics
looking
for that
great.
Champions loss. And we've also seen Nats, of course, at the big stage as well. But if you're looking for anybody to be crumbling under the pressure,
Am I going to
slightly,
Bangkok? I'm
your
be going
eyes
in a
have
few
to turn
days,
to the
dude.
rest
I'm
of
gonna
the
be
Team
out
Liquid,
there.
players. Somebody like Kiko, other than here,
Go
back in, secure the bonus round. But now we're starting to get up to everybody else's cycle. So looking towards Nobody, looking towards Camo as well, to potentially be a bit of a playmaker.
There's literally nothing wrong with it, and it's not even that crazy of a change.
And to take
Just
risks.
different
you are
spacing
Team
and
Liquid.
yeah. Let's see.
I think
This is
the
an
entire
eco.
defense, they've got to take risks.
Yeah.
This composition
Uh-oh.
is not comfortable.
Uh-oh. He's
Slow
watching.
rounds at the start. And one of the big reasons for that is Camo
Oh,
goes
boy,
to try and
is
take the
sharp.
risk, is Camo's gate crash. It's got a
He is
30-second expiry date on it.
Wait,
Once
Tejo is
that's dissipated, you don't have the
I
ability
don't know
to
what map
reinforce
is
the other
Tejo
side,
should
so
not
you
be
wanna
used on.
try
I
to
feel like Tejo could be used on
get
every
things
map,
going in the
right?
first 30 seconds,
I think if you're not using
forcing EG
Tejo,
to
you're kind of
make fast
trolling.
reactions rather
But
than
maybe
slow
that's
the
like
pace
so narrow-minded to say. Or is that the word? I don't know.
Find the options they were looking for, I guess, into mid, but with nobody picking off.
They're going to A. Good read.
That's where they're setting
Looks
their
like
sights
the
at
right
50
site to
seconds
hit.
mark. It's important that you don't
Close-minded. That's the word I was looking
go
for.
running the clock against yourselves.
And they have historically struggled on anti-ecos. but I don't
Paditek
see
is
the
a shorty.
resistance here.
Yeah.
Just one player's patty with a shorty.
Any
in
direct
hand.
flights from
We've
US
seen
to
some
Bangkok?
ridiculous
I don't
stuff
think
with this
so.
gun, but I
Well,
don't think in this scenario it's going to be paying off too much unless.
I don't think so.
No, not
Sure.
quite.
30
Shorty
seconds.
versus Outlaw.
Unless. I mean, Kang, does he expect it?
Oh,
Wait
oh,
a second!
He doesn't
Able to
die.
get away
He doesn't
with
die
that.
even when he should. Oh, help.
That's by the skin of his teeth.
This might have all distracted for Nats coming around on the flank, you know. No Sentinel.
Yeah.
Defense pushes like this. They've got to
Oh
be
yeah, that's
watched.
true. They do
Smoggy's
have no
got eyes.
sentinel. Definitely an
Right
attack
in the
comp.
midst of all of this.
Got
But
double controller
Smoggy,
though.
very
Easy.
aware. All
Satisfying.
avenues accounted for, apart from Kiko's
Nice shot,
actually
Kiko.
done what's that, 140 as well
Yeah,
on top of that?
145.
Does Chico speak Thai?
Yeah, Smoggy's dropped down. Damage definitely being done, but the time is ticking. Chances to win the round, dwindling. still.
Damn.
This is sharp
We
by
missed
Kiko,
it.
man. Doesn't matter, it's the eco. He's doing damage and more. Him and Kamek side by side. The rifle picked up, but
Honestly, that was really good for Liquid. That was really good.
Keep to their guns at least.
It's good signs for Liquid that somebody like Kiko, who has been instrumental to them getting here in the first place, is still performing. I mean, he is hitting shots.
Let's see how they use the tail ult, by the way. I'm guessing you combo with the breach ult, right?
Masters Bangkok.
Oh
But
my
his own
god.
personal reasons to do so as well. His family, I believe,
Are they gonna show
on the
Kiko's
side is
kill?
Thai, so he's been here quite a lot in the past.
Oh, smoke kill.
So he's obviously going to want to perform when it comes to an event like this too.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if he's also half Canadian. Maybe he's going to pop off for Masters Toronto too.
We'll see. Camo's got the op though in the hands, and he's got plenty of targets to choose from, especially when no one deals with that bloody eye on high.
Did he go through the wall? I think he did. Fuck,
He's
focus.
back with a gate crash.
Happening so fast. If I look away for 1 second, I miss like 5 different things.
Time. Ramp control going to be gained here for EDG, but
This defense side up could be annoying.
What you do after that point?
Somebody's
How far will Kang to go?
Can't be allowing that.
Not that far.
Almost always plays A at the start of these rounds.
They have nothing. Wait, Breach is alone going sewers with bomb?
Of course, you don't know where Camo is at this
Is he lining up a stun for ropes? He's lining up a stun for ropes.
Yeah, it's a trouble. Dealing with the Euro.
They're gonna smoke it off and dash into ropes, maybe? Well, they're gonna go with the wall.
Have a free path all the way through mid if they wanted to go there.
Okay, this is kind of nice.
Drop down into
I like this, and they leave the Viper Lurk on A now. I like this. This mid round is cool. Okay, let's see now.
Yeah, this is really quite struggling, I think, isn't it? Team Liquid.
Now Kang goes for a kill B while they regroup back to A.
EDG, oh dear.
But he's getting pushed off. He can't go for it, so he's just grouping up. I like it. I like it all.
30 seconds left.
Made a bit of noise in cutting it just at the 30 seconds mark.
2v3 on site.
So now this A site is a little weaker.
Yeah. This should be. Let's see.
Paddy is going to be tested. Challenged.
Wow, the fucking jiggle.
Camo does have the dimensional drift. That's going to give him all the information.
He's all alone.
But Paddy cannot really help. He's not much long for this.
What?
Hits that. Trade inside. Kick off to the side.
Top dies, by the way. Oh, he has like 1 knife left. He's low. It's all on Simon. It's all on Simon. Nope. Kang, if you win this, I'll go bald.
And ripping off heads at this point. Too much to overcome for Kang. That's 3 in a round, man.
That was.
Kiko is just on one. He's already earned himself up to another showstopper.
He looks spectacular.
Oh, it was a scan. It was a scan. I wonder where the haunt landed.
Dying at the beginning of the round, they were lacking a little bit of their execute
I wonder where it
power.
landed. It must have been some crazy shit, no?
They won't be worried about it next time. They have the Rolling Thunder.
Wait, this game.
Simon got that off his
I don't know. This is very close, obviously, but.
Got it right as he died,
Yeah,
I should say. Now you're worried about the operator, you're worried about Showstopper being used by Kiko, and the fact that Kiko's 11 and 3 to begin with.
I didn't see where it landed, I just saw the
Shivers
scans.
down your spine.
I saw the scans, I didn't see where it landed.
They just tripped up a little bit there.
Watch it, they showed it? I know, I'm sorry, bro.
Plenty of ults built up in the war chest though for EDG if
Bear
you
with
want to
me.
make a go of things over towards B at
Is it that
least.
same one he just did right there?
See that the Haunt is dealt with. They're taking it slow to begin with.
Is it buy? Yeah.
A fake teleport over
They still have money for another buy.
Should make Kamek a little scared.
Look at their buy. They made sure they could buy next round too.
Still pretty bold. Getting decent info for the rest of the team.
I feel like okay.
Oh
that's
my,
tough.
Chichu. Cheeky with the peak, but it's a head ripped clean off, and here's that showstopper. Earned up.
Oh no!
Ready. He's going to be running out.
Oh, he saved his boy!
Is that?
That's unbelievable!
Ludicrous stuff
That
from
was
Kong Kong.
honestly the satchels felt a little lackluster. Wait, this is fucked out of Nats. Damn, he actually big trade 3v2.
Straight through mid. There's going to be another kill found with Kamek. Can't quite find it. Camo off to the side as well, and he finds that stray shot. Slightest of angles
This
to
is
work
fucked.
with.
They know he's
Simon
there,
is
he's
left
stuck.
alone. Back against the wall. 2 targets to deal with.
You mean jiggle out the upper?
Repositioning. Heads on a
Oh my
bloody
god!
swivel.
He had a
And not enough
chance,
to
a
dismiss
small one. Nice
Paddy,
try.
not from that high ground.
Damn. 4v5, liquid convert.
Crazy impact from Camo in this round with the operator. The fact that EDG are trying to play slowly, and then Team Liquid have gone, all right.
Oh my
we're
god,
gonna
this new
adjust,
UI is
we're gonna
amazing.
add the
Okay,
op
buddy.
into the equation, and suddenly it's so
Let's see
much more
this.
difficult.
Oh,
Yeah, we've
man,
gotta see
Yoru
what
is
they play.
seriously. That was a sick shot, dude.
Oh, that is one of the most
By the way, he's already
filthy
pre-aiming up.
shots.
That was a sick
The
shot,
fact they
dude.
don't win the round after that is actually a disaster.
I don't even want to talk about the round.
The rotate was just so fast.
A little bit more. Oh my goodness.
That was a 4v4 actually. That was a 4v4.
Nice. The way I just died, crazy.
So
I feel
legit.
that. I feel
So
that.
legit. That is one of the most disgusting flick one taps I've ever
That's
seen.
that's.
Unfortunately, it's probably
Is
not
that
going to go
Kiko?
in many people's frag movies.
Is that
'cause
Kiko
they
we just saw
lost
on the
the
camera?
round.
I think it is.
And the reason they lost the round, I think, is so much to do with Camo repositioning. He got that op kill right at the start of the round over
That
towards
is.
A from Chishu, and then he's in B in an anchor position by the time they actually commit to the B split. That's really good. And
That was crazy from Kang.
doing all the right things.
You're sleeping
trying
on
to get into
Liquid, bro. I
positions,
feel Liquid like.
even countering the showstopper.
How did Liquid even make it here? Weren't they playing really bad? Yeah, maybe we are, but like I thought they were playing terribly.
It's exactly the thing you don't want to be going up against if you're playing slow, trying to bait out somebody. The aggro plays on Team Liquid's defensive side of Split.
They beat Heretics 3-0.
You try and contact into it, you just leave gaps open. Like you said, I mean, he's all over the map. He's everywhere at once. When you're on a Euro, you get that luxury. Be fluid with your placement. EDG can think they've spotted him out in his position,
That's
but he can be on the other side of it.
Panatek's a fucking traitor, dude. He gave all their strats up. Folded under 0 pressure, gave all the strats up.
Got it up here.
Oh god, wait, this actually might be sitting on Liquid. They're taking a game out of it. It's not over though. So
forced to really dash away.
This off has been a problem.
Kamek re-clearing over towards B. This has got to end A.
Oh god.
Take it in that direction here. There's going to be Paranoia sweeping forwards.
Yeah, the only thing with the ults, the UI, is that I feel like I need these ults to be more obvious. The outline's not doing enough justice, but maybe it's just my old eyes.
There's a flash around the corner.
Big
Kang
kill.
drop single
They're so
digits,
low.
1 HP at that, but potentially all he needs.
You guys haven't? They know he's
They know
stuck.
where the danger player is. Yeah. They just don't have
Is there any
utility
util
go
to flush him out?
properly.
Just the Viper Molly, but he's not there.
Players crowd onto the side.
That's
EDG,
big.
they win out that critical fight
Good
though, out towards
smoke.
elbow.
What a good
Already
smoke.
gone. Maybe they can try and fight their way past. Time is ticking here. This operator in the hands of
That's your
Kiko is
save.
really slowing him down to a degree as well. And now you see
Oh,
him
nice
keeps
shot,
coming out.
man.
Smokey tries to take that fight, but surely the openings are done and dusted. Kiko just trying to save this operator. Trying to keep it into the next. It's a round one. The goal is damage for Team Liquid.
Everyone's
I'd say
money
they achieved
shot.
their goal there.
Do you live here?
Everybody
Yeah.
on EDG falling. The score up to 4 each. But EDG's
I think
is
the
gonna be
ults should
in
be
a
like
bit of a
yellow.
rough
The
spot.
outline should be yellow. What do you guys think?
Definitely primed to get Eco to
I think
get
it would
here.
stand out more,
They're gonna have
and
enough
it
to be
does
able
it
to buy for this
justice.
one. But if Team Liquid can come out with a big strategy, admittedly, well, they've got time to think about it, I guess.
Yeah.
Take a look
Pause
at how this
again.
one went down, though. Paddy, does he split it around?
Eventually. Comparing it to guess can't born EDG.
He's gonna get their economy forward, same as the Tex going walkabouts over here.
Oh.
So Team Liquid's job is to
Last
try
round
to
was
do as
pretty
much
big
damage as
considering
possible to
wait,
the
is it low, the
EDG
audio?
economy. Keep it honest.
I'm tweaking.
They're going for that fight over towards mid, same as their pistol round setup.
Oh,
Where's that trade?
big
I mean,
trade.
Team Liquid, the discipline has been
The mid-walk.
honed and refined over the course of their running kickoff.
The 1v1 here
The same
again, but this
team
time
for
it's
the opening
Chichu.
games.
Paddy Tex going walkabouts over here as well. Chishu's super disciplined, holding a really, really passive
he's not
spot.
doing it.
I think Chishu
Triple pushing
could
B,
even
I like
walk
this
forward
from
a little here
Liquid.
because you know that early round they were fighting mid.
This is the Team Liquid classic, isn't it? Eco round, pack mentality, try and group up and take
Oh,
these
1
fights
for
together
1.
with them. Still, it's that equivalent exchange when it comes to it, and that's just taking off.
The jump.
heads.
The jump.
This was the forced
Nats.
rifle that Nats
Yeah.
went for, down to only 100 credits. Had to make something happen
Not
with
the
it.
MasterCard. Not
got
the
themselves into
MasterCard.
An advantage spot.
Exactly.
2 rifles versus 2 rifles, and Patty's there just holding down
They're
A.
re-hitting
Trips
B.
up even the best of teams.
The timings that Team Liquid take and
Yeah.
how proactive they are on the defense, you can see that EDG are set up
There's
to
a lot of
try
gaps
to
in the
handle
map,
it.
but this is good by
Well made by
Liquid.
Team Liquid as well to give up map control.
They're playing
so
retake on both sites.
making sure that they hold really far back.
And then they
with
just
the
all
battle
retake
lines being
together, I
drawn.
think, right? Pretty smart.
I'm not sure
Let's
about
hold for
this
the
one, 'cause
push,
if you allow Chishu to
which
get
could
into
also
position where
happen.
They can plant and pit. That is
Oh,
gonna
that's
be
true.
tough.
Oh, Nats.
Plant and Pit is
Will
scary. Wait,
respond
Nats
ahead.
is...
Silhouette's waiting.
Wow.
It's a fight taken out
Wow.
through spawn, and across their placement is immaculate.
Who
I
screamed
mean,
like
that's a
that?
round
Who was
where-
that?
I mean, they're barely investing in Team Liquid.
Damn.
They steal it away.
Damn, they did steal that
Couldn't
round.
find
Not gonna
a
lie
better
to you.
round there. Team Liquid, they've completely crushed EDG's economy. That's going to be a heartbreaker. EDG
Wait,
just
Nats
come
is
after the back of
fragging
the
hard
tower
as
to,
IGL, huh? I
technical
wonder how his
timeout.
stats were in the season.
They're like, all right, this is our chance to get the momentum back into the game. We've got ourselves an anti-eco, and once more, these EDG anti-ecos trip them up. Even in their successful run at Champions, they
Not
were
great,
losing a
not
lot of
bad.
these.
He's cooking.
They have to do better if they want to be able to close out halves like this.
All right. They still have a buy for
There's only a foot
EDG? No, they
do have the
don't.
knives to work with, though.
Yeah, I don't know. The
So he
ult
happy
UI
with
is
that.
throwing me off, but it's okay.
If he can make a go over towards heaven, that's going to be Salvo's fault line.
What
Everything
the
can be
fuck?
committed. Nats, you're in the danger zone, son. Plenty of
Oh.
targets, but he's going to be swarmed and overcome
Don't
still.
do it,
Bit of help
Patty.
Maybe occurring.
Uh-oh.
Patty Tech is quick with it. Reinforcements.
Wow.
have
Good job, bro.
arrived.
Nice spray. Nice spray, dude. Nice spray,
Load 'em
dude.
all the way down, man. Mid-controlled.
That's so satisfying.
It's chill, it's
to
cool,
do.
it's easy. If you're Team Liquid at this point, you're running away with a half.
That's got to be
They certainly
satisfying.
There's only a couple. I mean, it might not have been a bit chill there.
Damn, what
Look
the
at this
fuck?
situation as well. Kiko holding such a passive spot just with the
Yeah.
short.
Liquid at this point, you're running away with a half.
That's got to
They
be
certainly
satisfying.
There's only a couple. I mean, it might not have been a bit chill there.
Damn, what
Look
the
at this
fuck?
situation as well. Kiko holding such a passive spot just with the
Yeah.
shorty counters. Kang, the star player with Bladestorm in hand. Two
Nice
rounds left
replays.
in the
Good
half, and
replays.
Like you said, Team Liquid, they are poised to run
Really
away
good
with things
replays.
here. They're getting so close to big ultimates.
Beautiful. Good job.
Beautiful. His voice is deep as fuck, by the
EDG
way.
holding outside B main, looking for an early round push.
All right, here we go.
That isn't going to come.
We haven't seen tail ult. Where did the
Call
tail ult
Panic.
get used? I missed it. Fuck. When
Once
did
in
he
a
use
while
that
over here
shit?
towards B, and he is in a really aggressive spot. He's got a recall star to try to get out.
Screens? Use a
Hard
screen?
reliance on his team
Damn.
to hold on to B
Okay.
heaven control, but EDG are grouped up. Looking for a fight. Wait a second, they spotted it. Just a shoulder. Oh my.
He goes back into the same.
There's no
Oh,
way.
this is really bad for
Forwards.
EDG.
Wants to take the fight straight to them. What a challenge
Fuck,
from
two.
Kamek. And, it's
And
two
they-
taken
and they
away.
got naded
EDG,
off.
But a bite from the round.
Fuck,
removed
2v3.
Just as easily as that, the spike drops
Still
down.
winnable.
At their feet,
They don't have
EDG.
bomb. Pit? Should we
left
pit?
reeling.
Is this a pit situation?
Another situation where Chichu could possibly
I don't know
get
if
a
he's
pit
pitted
down
this
and
game.
maybe win things. He's going to pit at
There
the
it
same
is.
time as Smoggy plants. If there was anybody close, maybe that would be dangerous, but
This is hard. This is
Keep
hard to
away with
play
it.
in, bro.
How
This
can they
ult,
win?
there's not much. Like, he should move up.
Disengage, backs
I don't
himself
know.
away to pit. Does allow.
Oh my god, I shoot that.
Liquid
Durka!
options.
Durka! Durka!
At least get themselves into a sight and position.
Wait,
for the
that would have been a
retake.
crazy fake clone.
Difficult in itself to
Oh
deal
my
with.
god.
Prowler committed. Horns alongside it. Sees.
He's getting flanked. He's getting flanked. You got my flank? He's
Dump
getting
into
flanked.
util. Now it comes down to stray spam kills
Big,
to be found
big
as well.
cover.
Highlights
Big,
occurring.
easy.
Chichu takes back fate.
Okay.
Takes back control of the round.
Okay, is
Side
it
by side, him and
actually
Smoggy.
true that Viper sees better in the
dicey.
Viper ult than
they had
like
to find
just
the
a
right
little
timings there,
bit?
and Paddy was doing what he could to try to flush out and get them info inside the pit. But that is a desperately needed round. They had two very similar
saying yes.
situations. Chichu's pit was able to come out good in at least one
Nice
of them.
shot. Smoggy was big on that kill too.
Considering how important
Needed
some of
that.
these rounds
Needed
have been that
that.
went the way of Liquid.
They have an
A
attack
6-6
sided
half here, I
comp.
think is a win
Yeah.
for EDG. Even though you would normally expect Team Liquid's attack side to be better than their defense with this comp.
Bring them down.
Well,
Back
actually,
into it.
both
Salvo on the hands of Camo.
teams kind of have an attack comp. When I look at it.
Pushing up.
Yeah, 3 players of half armor. Meanwhile, mid take by EDG. Bit of util with a salvos. Quick dash by Kong Kong. It's going to be granted that space. Paddy's got a hell of a task. Have to be careful in this spot. What's the 6th sense, I think, in the danger zone there, because he's
They have all of
pushed his
mid.
way back.
Orb
EDG
up.
looking for a bit of a
This
play.
orb is annoying to deal with.
To be
Oh, he's
Heaven,
being.
and here's that ult.
Oh
Comes into
no,
effect.
another Rosa, same
He was saying
spot.
Fuse is going to be burning
Uh-oh.
down just to cinders, and he's forced to just pre-aim it.
He
off
ulted
into the
3 of them,
corner.
but he
EDG,
died.
an opening
He
Paddy
died.
fall, still
Oh,
has a
nade
nade,
kill.
it rebounds. Brings down nobody, straight to his knees. Mad dash
Wait,
now in a scramble up towards the A
he
side.
naded him in
Potentially,
there?
They're calling for a bit
Oh
of a
my
pause here.
God.
45 seconds left.
They can go for a pause, and Kankan might even realize that B Heaven is
Wait,
open.
Beast Clear, come back! Come back!
He's
Come
right
back!
there, ready and waiting, and a dimensional drift as well to escape. If
They're
he
running back to
chooses
B.
use it, he's going to be able to get that information.
They're running back.
35 seconds.
They're going B,
Where
but
he
Kamek's
is
Oh
there.
god, wait,
Kamek's
that's
there.
where this? He's
Straight
so
into
far.
mid. He might be able
Go
to
corner,
find
go in the
this one. It's an
corner!
easy target,
Go in the
potentially,
corner!
yet. That's a
Wait, the
spike
bomb.
down into mid. Meanwhile, Chichu
Oh wait, there's a guy
up
mid that
through
caught the
guts,
bomb.
trying
What
to
the
find it
fuck?
up through heaven. This is chaos. This is anarchy. But
Oh,
EDG, they
fuck.
thrive in it. They were
15
molded in
seconds.
it.
They know that Kamek's here.
And Kamek has
He
got
can
a
run,
lot
he
to
can
do
run,
as
he
a
can run.
playmaker. No
Oh my
way.
god, he tried to run. Holy fuck, how
Down
easy
to
win
the
that.
1v1 somehow.
Oh my
It's
god.
EDG up to 6. They bring it
How
even.
do they win that round?
That is a ridiculously chaotic way to end.
That was
the
chaos. I didn't even know the bomb could get
EDG.
caught. I didn't see that. I was so focused on
became the
Kong,
lurker
yeah.
there, finding space
Wait,
in
this
B
guy got
heaven.
naded in there as well. I want to see that nade kill.
Kamek had pushed out all the way through B main, but now we're going
Dude.
into Team Liquid's favored
Yeah,
half.
what a
I think
weird-
they're still
what a
in
weird
good
round.
position to win.
Yeah, we'll find out, won't we, on the other side of this. Don't go anywhere. Plenty more action coming up.
Had it with your old phone. We've got you. At Verizon, trade in any old phone for iPhone 16 Pro on us on any plan.
6-6 down to the fucking wire, really. Still love the Masters 23 Tokyo trailer. Hope they make more like this. We can watch this again. At some point here. Conclusion of Sen.
Yeah,
No.
this is a different pistol.
It's been
setup
a
for them.
brawl. What is this?
feel like they're
Viper
putting
Orb,
pressure
Lurk
over
Smoke
towards
mid. A-Dog mid into an A-Walk.
Nice orb lineup that we've seen from teams before, designed to cut off
Yeah,
information.
I think
from the
Sentinels did that as
defenders, and
well.
Team Liquid are hoping that it pulls people into mid.
Paranoia.
Exploration though going on by EDG. They push all the way out through B main and out. But Util
They're
being
just
used.
holding-
Got a bit of a feel for the round here. Now it's going to be landing over towards A.
Free sight.
Util going to be
Full
expended just to
retake.
try and keep Team Liquid out of it, but an open sight.
Double flank.
Up and granted, EDG going to be happy with heavy control. Let's see.
Yeah,
how
they're
good
gonna
their
fight.
retake
They're gonna
is.
fight for main.
Liquid don't
I
have
like
any
this.
util to go for
From
post-plant aggression here, but they have to.
EDG.
That's why you get caught in
This guy
sewers.
can't die. Breach can't die. Oh, this is good by Liquid. That's good by Liquid. Simon has to live there though. Oh no, Matt's
as
gotta
well.
kill. It's
Get
over.
away with murder. Still alive, but surely should be falling. And yes, nobody hunts him down.
He's planning for heaven as well.
Decision at its
Wait, only
core.
realizes though.
The big wraparound, yeah, and this is where it's really important.
Oh,
Damage
he's
being
low.
done to multitudes of
No.
players. Still surviving into the tail end of things here, but it's a 2v2.
This reminds me of the
Camo
Can
is low.
clutch.
But
What?
that's it for them. That is a worldie of a shot. Camo with a wraparound, but now he's given up his position.
sticking it.
Chichu half
No, he's
already.
not.
He's earned himself the out.
Oh,
And Triple
no!
Battle fired off. Camo TPing away. Chichu, he's sticking this one. It's down to the minor
Oh,
margins.
took too long. That's big. Chichu's
my
actually
God.
goading up right now.
Sails away
Chichu's
into the
actually
sunset
goading
with
up right
that.
now.
It's a pistol round into the second
That
half.
should have
for
been a
EDG.
liquid round all day. They
So
choked.
beautifully
Bring out the
played there
fucking
from
choke
Shishu.
avatar.
The shots he hit.
Bring out the horse
The
choking.
first half stick as well, realizing that Team Liquid weren't going to fully commit to getting him off it. And then as
That was
soon
a
as he hits the
3v5.
teleport away,
3v5.
reads Camo like a
Planted for
book.
heaven.
That is an amazing round to come out there from Chishu to get EDG into things again. I think they need everything they're going to get here on defense. Oh my god.
Man.
Certainly are. We're right back into it.
Damn. That's tough.
Kong
Kong?
ordered that outlaw.
Is my cutout?
Make it look like an operator even at the best of times.
Hey, they calling him Kong now? Is that his new nickname? Just Kong?
Orb will be punished.
So much decay damage going on there.
Yeah. Chichu doesn't look like he suspects.
It's free. He's coming up on that pit.
To the side, but
Chichu's locked the fuck in, bro.
expecting it
You know
whatsoever.
here, Kong.
Look up,
Okay.
anticipated, so clean, flawless. Many ways to describe it.
It looks easy for EDG in this round, but that's because Chishu was able to kill two instantly.
I
Once
feel
we
like-
start to get rifles up, and if the
I mean, they're
spam
obviously trying
doesn't
something,
instantly kill,
but honestly,
onto
I feel like if the eco round ends like
I
this
think
so
orb from
quickly,
Nats is gonna still find a lot of value. I think that we haven't yet seen EDG.
I just don't like it because EDG gets so much momentum from that. They won the round so easily and so quickly. I feel like it's such a momentum boost. I'd rather have the eco go slow. Like, I would rather play that eco round slow as fuck
over towards ramp
instead of just
High
like
pressure
fucking
on the
feeding
A
them
side of the
kills.
map instead.
Well,
My
let's
eyes
see.
are on Kankan because he looks like he wants to take a fight.
Potential for him to. Oh my goodness, this is a deep push.
Astra's deep.
Not messing around.
Also, there's an A push as well. They're doing the same thing Liquid did basically
Also a
on that
potential
bonus
fight
round.
over here over towards A.
Yeah.
Nats always in danger.
Oh, he's
Drone
dead as
spotted.
fuck.
Full line was ready. It was held
That was
primed
good.
just
That was
for
some good shit. That was some good
Is there a
shit.
reaction from Team
That was some
Liquid?
good shit.
Maybe
That was some
mid
good
still,
shit, bro.
Kang he's locked down the avenue. B main taken away. Team Liquid. They're going to be scrambling for options here.
One of the reasons that I think Jet is a great pick for Kankan is because he can get the operator online more often, play on more
TL so bad,
conventional
EU
op
so
angles
weak
for the
region,
Jet.
210
And
rage
that's
bait.
just so good against
Agreed.
Team Liquid's contacty attack
That's
style.
210. Rage baiting is the new meta, huh?
Info gathered. He's willing to give them up.
Rob is the best rage baiter. I just don't know if he's doing it on purpose.
Some control from EDG. Out from spawn. Chichu. Stand away. Bulldog in hands because they know that they're putting squeeze onto these Team Liquid players. The emphasis is going to be placed onto them.
It's also uncomfortable though for nobody and Smoggy to play on A. They've got no control anywhere.
30
and no reinforcements.
There's a challenge.
Saw him run. They know they're getting pinched.
Now getting a bit of a run on and a bit of a move on. Nade at that.
Oh.
Rebound towards the back. Kiko finds
Big.
it. Bulldog in hand.
4v1, Kiko.
Short work. Made of camo up towards heaven. Snappy.
Oh my god, he turned in real life. You saw that? What's happening in the server, bro? Leave him alone. Leave him alone. Plant. Oh my god.
And you are tiptoeing around
That's a big bonus. That's a big bonus.
Bonus round converted here for EDG.
All right, they're looking tough. I think TL will have to pause. Like either here. Oh, I think they did pause.
I mean, their game plan is working perfectly against Liquid.
These guys look really, really bad. They lost the 3v5. They got flawless on Eco, and now they got bonused.
And coaches have
This is actually just the worst thing that could ever happen to them.
But we didn't see as much of it in the first half. We definitely saw them play that slow control style, but it wasn't always coming up with the goods.
The jump for style points?
I mean, instantly in the bonus round.
Oh, they get rattled.
They found Nats, hunt him,
classic EU tilt,
get the pick, and then have the operator or the outlaw in this situation. It's going to be for Team Liquid to run these.
Benji's not playing well. Well, they're probably all not playing well if they got 3-0.
They can't really increase the tempo until they have an ult to be able
Not
to
necessarily true, but
they can try.
Yeah, I get
but it's
you.
not going to be as effective as if they have Dimensional Drift or the show.
New UI, wait. Oh yeah, I just saw that. Yeah, I caught that at the end.
Run to it once more.
There we go. We're live.
In the beginning of fast B take from main.
It's a half buy, and they're stacking the Raise Orbs. They're 2 off.
Just looking to get closer to those two.
They got 13-1 by Vitality, and then they got dicked down by
Camo already gets it for the next rifle round,
Liquid.
no matter what.
I didn't see the map scores for the Liquid match.
There's danger here for both teams, to be honest.
This looks like an adjustment for EDG, thinking that Team Liquid will recognize that mid is empty. They choose to fight it here.
Oh, fuck.
That means that they have to give up somewhere else. And
I'm surprised they're playing...
working along with Nats and has got a
Is it weird to play retake on Eco?
Not a normal pathing either.
Oh! Guns out for Smoggy.
I don't blame him for not being ready for that. They're up so far. Oh, this is
Hamming's
bad.
got to survive here.
Oh boy.
Okay, but now the spike. How is the spike going to cross?
I mean, they're going to try and create openings here. Chichu can definitely suffocate
spike
them out
is
of
there.
the side. They want to try and get
Oh,
themselves in.
what a shot.
Drops it down.
How is this
Sees
shot?
avoided narrowly at that. Still Nats. Okay,
That's
I mean,
a
the stake
crazy
fight.
trade as well.
That's the job.
30 seconds left.
Chichu into that uncomfortable position.
This is going to be another eco round win for Liquid.
25 seconds left, though. They do have to get a move on.
EDG are just struggling so much in these kind of situations.
Look at this plant spot.
Plan down.
What is this
The
intention?
positions. It's so difficult to retake this. You have no idea where Kiko is.
It's planning for multiple things at once, I
Camo
guess.
at any
That's
point
it.
can go and get info with his ult.
It's planning for like heaven, main.
Simon and nobody. Well, util. I don't know how you use it. Sending out the salvos.
Oh, this is a good spot for Nats.
Push players
The
into
blast.
unfortunate scenarios
The
and
flash.
positions potentially there would be
My shot.
in hand flash up and away.
He turns
it's
that?
all dodged in time. Nats
Damn,
too
they-
clean.
Why are they playing
and a
retake on
thrifty.
Eco? Is that not weird?
The Mastercard's
Oh, it's
drifting
hindsight?
once more
'Cause they
coming
walked
through
into
for
the
Team
site?
Liquid. EDG have... There is a decent chance that we look back on this map, and rounds like this are the reason that EDG couldn't close it out. The gap is only 2
This trade
here.
was insane,
They're not
dude.
in a comfortable lead. They
I
can't
mean-
be allowing Liquid avenues back into the game in spots like this. They took a gamble, though. They took a gamble
Damn.
that Team Liquid would be fighting
Eco
mid,
off of the
and
pause.
it didn't pay off. And it was a beautiful lurk in through A. Kang now goes for the operator.
Dodge
Real
common,
big
breach and
options
Tejo util.
remaining for Team Liquid. Dimensional Drift was earned up just from prior.
Oh, the plant spot? You think it's the dodge util?
That's not Durka.
Oh, that's a big shot.
You're right, it's not Durka, no fakes. It's up just from Prior.
Oh, the plant spot? You think it's the dodge util?
That's not Durka.
Oh, that's a big shot.
You're right, it's not Durka, no fakes occurring just yet, but we'll have to respect it with a dimensional drift.
They're giving up sight? Yeah.
Camo clears
Viper
his
ults on
way.
mid. What do they got for the ults here? He goes one off.
Kiko going to be earning himself to that now. He's one step closer to the shot.
Yoru's making a play. Yoru's making a play. Yoru's making a play. Observer, observer.
Incredibly difficult. Camo going walkabouts up towards stairs. You just don't expect it, but these awkward timings is where Team Liquid thrive. EDG.
Kiko tried to get his ult kill, huh?
Wait,
do they know about this guy?
In their face, up towards heaven, and
Oh my god. Oh my god.
My god, man. Better out. Incredibly difficult. Camo going walkabouts up towards stairs. You just don't expect it, but these awkward timings is where Team Liquid thrive. EDG.
Kiko tried to get his ult kill, huh? Wait, do they know about this guy?
In their face, up towards heaven, and
Oh my god. Oh my god.
My god, man. He's ripping him to pieces. And
Fight for heaven.
Kang, knives in hands. You have to do more than
National
slice
draft,
and
national
dice.
draft.
You need a bloody miracle. But maybe he's the man for the job. Could potentially do it. Time ticking, though, getting away from him. And Camo
No, nice
knows
try.
it.
Oh
Plays to the
my
Recons, doesn't even give him the
god.
fair fight.
He couldn't even get out. Nice
Doesn't even
try.
let him save the
Damn.
operator.
Camo made a fucking plays this round. Camo made some fucking
Kang's a
plays.
miracle worker.
Camo
But
made
that
some
was one
fucking
step too
plays.
far.
That was a nice shot.
Team Liquid, what a
from
beautiful
Kang,
piece
though.
of post-plant aggression there.
4v5 this round.
Working a 4v5 round. And Camo, they knew that he was in heaven, but because he's playing Yoru, they thought he'd reposition. And that's kind of just passive
He did get a
value
kill
that you're getting
heaven.
from running a Yoru in your composition.
He did. Yoru's so
Camo's somewhere in
annoying
B
to
heaven,
play
he gets a pick,
versus.
and they don't fully clear through stairs, through B heaven, and then he ends up
I thought
getting number
Kang
two
was
on the
about to
backstab.
flank him too, but then he went
2
back.
rounds
It
in a
looked
row
like
now have
it's just
just
fucked. They seemed
tossed
to
this
wear. They just
away
couldn't
from
find
being
them.
in EDG's
Those
control.
orbs and smokes and everything. Oh, the mid walk.
Nobody's going to try and make
They're
a go
so
of that
ready.
one, but again,
I feel
coming
like this.
we could buy
I've
BDG,
seen
so you're
Ass
gonna
Pass
take
do this shit a
risks.
lot too. I feel.
And okay, Chichu, beacon.
But I think people are more aware these days. I don't know.
Doesn't choose to evacuate.
Could be wrong, but it is a good play.
Wants to press the advantage.
If they picked the right
potentially.
round.
Looks like he wanted to try and maybe go forward.
Nice shot,
Backs
Chichu.
away now, and it's all
Another A walk.
quiet by Team Liquid.
Are EDG
Low
saving
and
for an op?
steady. The game plan and has been.
Not really. They're not gonna have an op. I think they need an op.
Running kickoff.
Based off of what I'm
Look at
seeing,
what they've done
you
again.
guys are
They
just walking
found the
everywhere.
same lurk timing here, where they get two players instead of going and following the Viper wall up ramp.
Concealment.
I just wake up where I didn't sleep. I
Adjustment
slept a
to
little
this
bit.
match where they take the lurk into the site. They're recognizing that EDG are not running a hard anchor. There's no
Aspas hate is so forced.
cipher or
Who
whatever.
hates Aspas, bro?
Anchoring over here towards elbow.
Yeah, he is very.
The only time Aspas would ever get hate,
With the plan going down, Cosmic Divide in their face.
I don't know, it's unjustified as if he had like a bad game, but which is rare. Which is so rare. Otherwise,
so hard to root out this guy.
I don't know anything about Aspas hate.
Ingrains himself towards main as well. He's going to be
Oh,
that backup policy
no,
with the
actually-
ultimate in the back of his hands, but there's bodies and backs
But these
facing towards him.
smokes.
Kang up and around, and still
Double
flicking
kill?
a kick. Oh man, what is that? An explosive
That's
opening.
big.
Kang with
You heard
3,
him.
down to that 1v1, and still again. But there's bodies and backs
But these
facing towards him.
smokes.
Kang up and around, and still
Double
flicking
kill?
a kick. Oh man, what is that? An explosive
That's big.
opening. Kang with
You heard
3,
him.
down to that 1v1, and still again. The time's going to be ticking and potentially getting away from me. He needs to find a player.
What's happening out there? Holy fuck, those smokes are fucking crazy. That's Smuggy's one way on side it was. Replay the
One of
rocket.
those situations that looks so
Nice
winnable
try.
for EDG, and yet Team Liquid come through in the clutch.
Was that a full buy?
In both of those spots, though, Liquid have had the advantage
That was
in
a
the
half
1v1.
buy,
It
right?
hasn't been clean.
That was a half buy.
I mean, previous
The
round
hero
was a
vandal, I wanna
3v1
say.
situation for Liquid too. Kiko played this situation masterfully. Such a passive spot,
Wow.
and then comes back in with the showstopper, crushing this retake attempt. But now EDG have rifles.
Yeah, maybe
in hand.
EDG pause here.
Now
No
we'll
joke.
see
They
what
should
they're
pause. They
capable
should
of
pause. I
doing.
think someone in the chat said it.
And they need to hold out against
no.
an A push that's
Here's
currently
the full
coming
buy.
through.
Team Liquid going for their ramp take.
What do they got for ults? These ults
Standard
coming out.
stuff, because they've been watching the boards.
They know he's there.
That's going to be a
Oh, they're
clone.
blind.
And still Satchel plays straight
Big.
into the fray. Kang.
Dude, no,
Camo
his
can't
teammate.
quite dismiss this guy. Not so
I
easily.
can't believe he even. I don't know.
Oh, here comes the retake.
Wait a
So
second.
fast.
Yeah, that's a flash.
Wait, the ult is not in the bomb. The ult is not on the spike. What is that plant spot?
Lay it down.
Is that the craziest shit I've ever seen? What?
Instinctual plays.
What?
Highlights will not help you there, Nats. The pit falls.
Just walks
It's
right into the pit.
heaven. But Kamek in a
It's fine for
1v3.
him. 1v3, very winnable. Very
Trying to
winnable.
root Kamek out. Smoke covering most
No
of the
pings for
fire,
spike.
taking
Get fucked,
away.
buddy.
He needs a rifle spray to just go his way, and it's not going to happen. On round
Okay.
19,
I
EDG.
don't know how EDG won that round.
narrowly take
That
the lead.
Chishu run out of heaven was.
Two amazing
was
adjustments
huge.
there from EDG. One, they realized that Team Liquid were doing that lurk through the
Also-
Viper wall into A. So they run two people hard anchoring the A site. Now, that's a good adjustment, but it doesn't work. They still lose the A site.
Also,
to this
Loki, the
teleport
Viper
from
pit
Camo.
helped Chichu, I'm
But the
pretty
other
sure.
adjustment was going for a
Because
fast
as the.
retake.
Oh, that was a
Instead
paranoia.
of
Not really. It was
allowing
paranoia
Team
that
Liquid
helped.
to get
Then
set
he
up for
spammed the other
aggressive
guy. Yeah,
post-plant
Chichu was.
ideas, get
Chichu
the
was
retake going immediately.
having a game.
They barely allowed the plant to go down.
The pace increase, sometimes it's what you need.
Is he top fragging? No, I
Money
think
hasn't been
him and
stable
Kang are like
this entire match
tied.
for either team, by the way. Liquid are back down to another eco.
It's top of the right down.
Yeah,
Oh my God,
how?
Cameron's just been spotted. Pinged out.
How are
Simon
they?
away. Simon's got to be careful of this particular spot here. I mean, it was called out by his teammate, yet still Camo gets the kill. How was he handling this? How was he doing this?
It's all happening
He
so
should be
fast.
stepping
Oh my
back in
god.
that spot.
Oh my god, this is so
This
good.
is so damn fast. This is so damn fast. And no
Oh
one's
my God,
expecting
it's so
Chichu,
good.
man. Caution to the wind at this point. Both of these
2v3.
teams are taking
No
chunks
spike.
out of each other.
It's going to be so difficult.
He's already ready for the
Team Liquid
Yoru.
to get this
Kang's
spike
already
back. They
ready.
don't have, you know,
He's already
an
ready.
ult for Camo, for example.
There's no
that
way he
would make
expects him to
this
be on the
much
right.
more doable.
Oh no, he went too far. He went too far. I
It's
thought he
the
was gonna
contact
hold.
plays. Camo just finds the right
I thought he was
timing and
gonna
wins the
hold.
duel whenever he walks into someone.
It's added just so many
That's good.
absurdities into the rounds.
Can you grab
Nobody
Spike?
finding Kamek.
No.
Camo up onto the
There you
ropes,
go.
but decapitated.
That's
9
fucked
to
up there.
11.
Big.
And
That was
finally,
an eco for
EDG
Liquid,
able to
but
come out with the win in an anti-eco.
yeah.
And that one, it looked dangerous again. It looked
All
like
over the place, man.
It certainly had chances for Team Liquid to throw
Yeah,
us
Chichu's had
another
a lot of
3-3.
impact. Good
They're
kill.
hunting for Nats now, over towards the A-lurk too. They know that they've been taking faster
Chichu.
timings on A. Team Liquid are going for attack time out here. They want to adjust something.
Last
Because
pause for
even though
Liquid.
the gap is still really small between these two teams.
Oh my god, the
Score
coaches
9
are
to 11.
coaches are not.
EDG are
Not
only 2 away
entirely
from being able to
loving
take Liquid's map, not that good. And fighting, it's Kang with the
Sauce
operator
monkeys?
coming back
Oh,
out.
we got sauce. Even sour.
Chishu's
baby.
dropped in that one over.
Here we go.
He's going over the B
Back
main,
on the
which
back
is,
for Liquid.
broadly
Off the
speaking, where
pause.
he's been playing the
Ops
op
out for
in this game.
Team Liquid going to be forced in passive positions, at least at the beginning of these rounds.
Yeah, I think because they're worried about a set play coming out from
What the fuck is this? Eiffel
Armageddon.
Tower?
They think
Armageddon.
that there's going to be some kind of big crunch here with the Armageddon from nobody.
Yeah, with the fault line. Tejo, nightmare to deal with. Similar take. Kang was ready for the jump spot last time. We'll see.
They saw him or no? Take it back.
Star recall.
No, they saw him.
Players
Get out of there,
spotted,
Kang.
but that's
It's
gonna be
dangerous,
fading.
bro.
There's no way you are committing.
Oh my god, they saw him again. Help,
The barrel
help,
poking out.
help.
Will he be betrayed by
What the
it?
fuck? Did they not see him?
What target is he working with here? TP into the back of the side.
What the fuck is
This
happening
all over
out
the
here?
place. What is going on? What is going on, man?
Oh my god!
And Kanga's not ready for it
What is
whatsoever.
happening?
I mean, Camo was on an island.
Well, Camo also didn't realize that the operator was pushed up that close until he took the shot. There
Why
was a
would you?
prowler that left everything out there. Nats hunted, taken down. They've been good at removing this
That's not
A-lurk.
good.
But the retake can't come through as quickly as in previous rounds. So now another opportunity for Kiko to go walkabouts in the post plant.
Yeah, okay. The time has been ticking as well. This plant was down.
Big stun.
Rapid at that. Kiko, there's a fault line missing. Still Simon's there with a trade. Crouched up in place. Needs to do a bit more. Heaven not watched for. And Paddy, he's perfect onto these angles once more. Camo, just absolutely.
Damn. They've converted both their rounds off the
players,
pauses.
dismissing them, scattering them to the wind.
And just as we've been seeing this whole half
I think
so
EDG
far,
should pause here, no?
the adjustment that EDG made of fighting early angles and then getting fast retakes, if
That was
they'd been
tough
able to
again,
do that this round, maybe they would have had more of a chance. But this ended up regressing. They couldn't
He
get
almost
the
could
value
have got a
out
kill
of
too.
Kankan's operator.
Rara doesn't come in.
And they were also slower to deal with Nats, so they weren't there on the retake.
Oh, babe. Sorry.
Have you had enough of these anti-eco
They're not
rounds? Because here
pausing.
comes another.
Just
The
play.
economy's broken here for EDG.
The same game plan.
Look at this whole. Imagine
off the
peeking-
rip.
Wait, what?
You don't have weaponry.
What?
At the very beginning of the round.
What is
It's
this?
interesting.
That is a heavy
We're
investment
trolling.
instead of using
Why?
it in round 23
Yeah,
or
why?
round 24 to try the
This
closeout.
is a troll.
Hoping that they
Yeah, and he has a
Liquid
sheriff too.
through mid towards A, where a lot of the bodies are stacked up from EDG.
But the weaponry is terrible.
Yeah. Haunt, fake TP.
You use win trading?
Massive trap here.
Oh boy. Yeah, there's tension in the air here. Kankan!
Ooh.
What an adjustment!
No mouse
Dude.
problems now.
Nope.
Nah.
Swiftly deals with that one.
Oh,
Like,
Simon,
Simon,
no.
your body's sticking out, man. Oh my goodness, almost punished for it.
Reach ult.
Plays to be made.
Yes,
Team
breach
Liquid
ult.
are going to be fast onto this one here, but that's going to be Rolling Thunder, committed, TP, evacuation, salvo at that, but Camo, he's deep into their spawn, as players, and kills occurring all over the bloody place.
Everyone just died.
That's a crazy play from Camo. He's left it down to nobody with no
Damn.
hope in hell. Camo teleported forwards
The breach
through
ult did
the
not
breach
get the value it
ultimate
wanted.
and got a triple kill, delivering disaster to EDG, who committed multiple ultimates to this round. Goodbye Viper's Pit, goodbye Rolling Thunder.
This might have cost him the
And you're
game.
about to be
This
going for
round,
a rifle round. I
these
mean,
eco rounds,
what is the decision there?
not only the
Scenario
eco
for
rounds from
EDG.
Liquid, but even their own
As you
ecos.
said, you're going into the rifle round, you don't have the odds to work
Any
with.
eco happening in the game is
11
fucking
to 11.
EDG, whether it's the other team or theirs.
And it's not just that EDG used them here. It's that Liquid now have the Euro ult to increase the tempo. Showstopper
Almost even
to
in
be
front of
able
the
to
breach
push
ult.
back
Yeah, he
EDG
said
or to
that.
make
Alright. I gotta see it here.
Kills. The game has now flipped again.
If it's a can kill, we replay that shit 5 times. That's why I fuck with them.
They've got.
Oh.
Look at this triple kill. Camo's been
Yeah,
playing
that's
like
kinda
a
gnarly.
beast here on Split. The
That's
two
kinda
duelist
gnarly.
players for Liquid.
What a play. What a play to
47
make.
kills
No
between
joke.
them.
26 and 14, 21 and 17.
That's monstrous. And considering how well somebody like Kong has been playing on the other side of things,
Uh-oh, Kankang's not happy. I can sense it.
it's difficult to match.
Yeah.
Oh.
is that Team Liquid have been so aggressive in the post. So even if you flank against them, they're going to be pushing out a different area of the map.
That's such an annoying team to play against, I think, as well. Those expected timings where you think, okay.
Here we go. 11-11, map 1, match 1.
Team Liquid have a player in your face.
Masters Bangkok.
All in though over towards A. No lurk wall in sight. Kind of spells it out openly.
Oh god, help my goat. Help my goat.
Reveal his hand. On top of that with a dash.
Zoro's fucking, I don't know.
Away.
Okay.
Kama looked like he wanted to go.
Let's watch the round, but Euro needs to be
He has to
nerfed.
go back, plant the spike first.
On sight.
Like everything of Euro needs to be nerfed. Everything. Every single fucking thing. Fuck Exeter, I said it. Oh god, it's over. It's actually over. Save. No joke, save. I'm not kidding. Look at the lurk from B, by the way. Look at the lurk from B, dude.
Here, there's chaos occurring at the same time. Kamik is on the other side of the bloody map. Armageddon.
What is this fucking ult gonna do for us?
Calling for the pause, kills the occurring. I mean, that's just a peek through, and Kang just, he can't hit the shot.
Flanked. Unless, my goat?
What? Yeah, he's got that awareness.
No.
These
How
guys
does
are just
no?
rats in the walls at this point. Liquid, they're everywhere. Diffuse occurring. Smoggy's got a smoke. Obfuscate. They missed. Smoggy.
Oh my god! Another liquid choke! Am I surprised? A little bit. Should I be? Probably not. Holy fuck, they missed the suck and fuck.
They were in complete control.
How do they miss it? They just put it on the wrong spot? I don't.
And somehow still a Red Bull clutch.
I can't believe
for
Kang's
EDG.
aware of
The
this lurk,
awareness is
and he got that
remarkable
kill.
from Kang. And I thought when they killed Simon, maybe they think that's the diffuser.
One enemy remaining.
They missed
But
the
the
nade too?
fact that the pull
misses.
How did the pull miss? How did the pull miss?
I mean, how has that
Oh, I wanted to
happened?
see the liquid coach
Kang
reaction.
looked like he was going to close the round.
Stolen the round away, and it puts EDG up to 12.
Was on the bomb, he
Still got
missed the
terrible
pull.
eye, by the way. Bulldog, Spectre, EDG are working with scraps.
Yeah, I mean, money does not come into
Yoru
the
planted wrong?
Thrifties we're seeing, at least
Oh
on Team
my
Liquid side of things.
God.
EDG.
Oh my god, what a blunder.
Working with scraps, looking to get it done. They want to try and prevent this one from going to OT.
Kang solo A, we'll play B.
Once more, Camo
Literally
keeping
Kang
cheeky with
solo
his
A.
plays.
Look at this. Look at this
This one?
setup. They have all of
We
mid
spotted
as
potential. There's no
well.
way, Smoggy. There's
Oh,
no
this
way.
is
Flashed
looking
up,
promising.
Revealed.
Wait.
TP to evacuate. Camo straight in there on top of it. A bit of spam might just not go amiss
Oh,
here.
he's low. Smoggy's low.
Nobody's trying to
If
play
he
that
gets
close
one,
and
it's
personal.
a
Cuts it up on
blessing.
the angle.
One kill is a blessing.
Can he get
Look at the lurk
one in
mid, by
this
the way.
spot?
Smoggy hard
Good lurk mid.
committed, but running wide and dropping down. Chichu's lucky to get
Also,
away
Simon
with
died.
even
What is
that.
happening to Simon today,
Team
bro?
Liquid.
I'm just kidding. It's okay.
Cracked
Reset.
it open wide.
My bad, I tweaked.
Chichu and Kang.
Well, Simon was playing Insane at that was Champs. That was a while ago. I'm pretty sure he was playing Insane there.
Dash still available. Here for Kang, not even choosing to proc it. This
Oh
guy
god,
walking.
what a weird.
Missed the
Wait, the guy behind him didn't look. Oh.
Trade there. It's instantaneous. But Chichu's only on 8 health, man.
That's a.
What
Wait,
can you do
now
in
that
this
I
spot?
look
He
at
doesn't
it,
know where any of these players are.
spot's kind of
12
nice.
to 12
A little bit.
OT. Inevitable.
I think.
The manner in which we got here, though.
I think Kamek getting the 2 kills was the problem there.
Economy finally stabilizes
OT
for both
first
teams
map,
as they're
damn.
granted
Oh, there's gonna be a long night. Oh,
the
it's gonna
loan
be a
of
very long
5,000
night.
to begin in OT. But this was so back and forth the entire time. There was no moment where a team was stable.
What a first
That's a ridiculous kill from nobody to open things up.
What a Spectre, by the way.
On the round where they have the massive ult advantage, they somehow fumble it. And then
Oh my god, he almost fluffed that
where
kill.
they just had to
Imagine
go
he
for a
ripped that,
cop.
and then
They
they
get it
won the
done.
round.
Fundamentally, Team Liquid are just playing so damn good. Players in position to trade themselves out.
All right,
As you
OT,
mentioned,
OT.
money's not going to be a factor at this point.
This is the same pistol round setup that we saw from Team Liquid. They did run it with rifles at one point in the half as well. Quad fight over mid. Teleport to help Paditech if it does come over towards A. Play B, full retake.
Eh?
Thrown
Oh, he has an op on
to the
attack.
side. Kang attack side operator.
He's just like me for real. What a terrible dog!
Now he avoided a prowler.
How does
but
he get the
still
kill?
hits the flick.
But he's
There's a
not gonna
trade
see
inside
him.
though as Paddy turns the
He's
favor.
walking on heaven. He's walking on
So
heaven.
sneaky from Nats.
Putting his way right into there, still into the site. These players are going to try and push this one back. EDG.
Oh my god, Patrick's scared.
Corralled into the corner.
I think
Yeah.
he's scared
Team
as
Liquid are
fuck. I
so
can
heavy
feel it.
looking for the lurk.
So convinced, I think, that it's even
4v4,
occurring as
everyone's
well,
in sight.
EDG's post plant's not the
It's
best. No
scary.
players
Teo
playing
Rocket
towards
should be
main.
coming back up
Already
at
off
some
site.
point.
He's
Double
gonna try and
elbow.
carve out
Oh god, they're outscoring.
Success here and now out to the side and wide, and
Chichu
Chichu
again.
picks up that two-piece once more.
3v1, don't fucking throw.
Position. Kills flooding in. Up to 13.
Chichu's him.
A one-round difference and match point again for EDG. Not that it's been doing these teams much good.
But this might be where we see the experience difference between these two squads. I think we just heard, right before this round went live, there's a segment from the Team Liquid.
I can't believe Gangan got a kill here. I'm not gonna lie.
And I think it's reasonable for both teams to think that, because there's been wild plays, thrifties on either side.
Yeah,
These
I don't know.
rounds are just coming down to who sees who first.
He's just too good, for real.
Not get spotted.
But this guy, Shishu, also came up huge.
No, Chichu deserves credit, yeah. Here we go. Big B main fight.
Kangkang's got the operator.
Oh,
but
they're walking on mid.
So instead of holding B main, he's now over towards ramp,
Diamond.
looking for
Diamond.
Nats.
Oh god, I'm scared.
EDG going for a rare fight towards mid. Although now they give
They give it up.
Snakebite layer down.
Wait, Smoggy. That's huge. Get out, get out.
He dodged the Prowler. What an immense play.
He did?
It's created an opening. It's all about making sure that you can
Oh god, oh god.
lead away too many more players at this point here. The salvos are good, but it's
Oh.
much to play in.
There's a gap.
Nobody not aware of that fact. Still, Horn.
Oh, it's
too
6
deep.
spot.
Smoggy's still alive,
6
still
spot.
kicking. Spam is the
They're walking up heaven.
Tech just trying to draw attention, I think, to the heaven players to lurk their
Oh, they're
way up
spotted.
themselves. It's all contact plays here from Liquid.
Oh, nice
That's the name of the
try.
game. It's the philosophy.
Wait, Asher has bomb.
Got them this far.
Simon's here. Patatech dies, they lose the round.
Might just drag
If
them.
Patatech dies, they lose the round.
Another section of OT.
They're out heaven.
See though, 4 versus 4, and it's all calm until it's not. Players not watched for, down and towards hell.
Oh,
but one
double
towards
swing.
heaven,
They
and the
double
trades
swung. No, I
inside.
don't like the double swing. Do we?
Kills exchanged.
I don't know. Let's just together.
They lost the spike
Wait,
on top of
1v2.
Raptors.
Wait,
Heaven and
what?
Kang is a prime opportunity.
Oh, he didn't know. He didn't know it was up there.
Kiko's too
Wait,
good
that was
for
winnable
it.
as
Shuts it down before it began. And what a call there.
Yeah, double swing's probably
from
fine. I
Nats
think I'm
to have his
hindsighting.
whole team contact not just
I think
up
it's
to the
probably-
point where you would execute, but they
Damn,
literally
this is their
walked
rounds.
into Raptors on B.
They contacted out again,
Even after
yeah.
they got this
They
pick on
contacted out
Smoggy, look at
again.
them
They keep
walking
contacting.
fully out here. Kamek taking all of the space, making it really
Damn,
uncomfortable
what a
for
shot.
EDG to know the timings.
Holy fuck.
They kept their composure.
They really did. Patatech, the one-man army as well. All that pressure he's applying, just spam through the smokes.
Yeah, they do mix up
Who's screaming
Patatech
like that?
a lot. So sometimes he's a game moment.
Sometimes, don't get me
It
wrong,
has.
but honestly, Team Liquid,
Am I not in New York
thriving
City?
finding
Nah.
those openings.
Simon tossed that, peeking from CT instead of waiting for them to drop.
They know from watching the
Listen,
VODs
bro,
that this
Simon's
is an
bottom
area
fragging
that
right now.
Team
If we give him
Liquid
any more
fight
shit, he
very
might get
hard
cut.
over. So this
Let's keep it to
stun
ourselves
might
for
not go
now.
through right off the rib, might be based off contact, but the point is control.
All right, EDG on attack now.
Simon holds it back. There's no signs of life from Team
Tom said do it and I did. Wait, I remember that.
Get that with the
I
amount of
remember that.
contacting around the map.
I remember that. I think he's testing, he's
With Team
calling my
Liquid
bluff.
setup is played pretty much full
And I was like,
retake.
all right.
This is the first time where we've seen EDG fight
Here we go.
this opening.
Right past the pull.
Are they gonna
Flashing through
swarm
the
this?
back is a
They're
nade
gonna swarm this, right?
From heaven, it's going to be preventing the
Oh
walkout.
my
It's a flood. He's
God.
right in there, yep. Flood attempt. Caught for Team Liquid.
Down B.
They sense it, they smell it, there's blood in the water. And
Nobody,
as these
1v3,
players line up,
1
the
HP.
damage is
Ooh.
done and more. Nobody makes a good go of it. Two
What is
brought
that
down,
shot,
but
though? These
eventually
guys
he
are
will
too
fall.
fast.
And this is Liquid now with the lead.
That is disgusting. I thought EDG thought they would be able to get the site there.
Yeah.
There's nobody home.
I don't know what the useful
Team
was,
Liquid
but
make
everyone,
the
yeah, it
bold
was a
decision to
siege.
just jump
Was it
out
a?
into
Oh, it was just
sight.
a nade. Everyone was
Flashes,
stuck
double
except
duelist,
Kang. Like everyone was
getting
so
through the
stuck.
smokes. Entering on the retake, flooded in through heaven. A beautiful round to put Team Liquid one away from winning on their map pick.
Oh.
Right, become the greatest. Yeah, Camo's dropped 30, by the way. As Kangkang hasn't quite been able
First
to keep
30
up
bomb
with either
of
the
Bangkok.
duelists now over on Liquid.
Their fears
absurd.
betrayed them.
Over this team's going to have to dig deep, I think.
We haven't got our first ace
Liquid
yet.
needs to pull it over the
So let's
quite
see.
finish line, but at least get them over the hurdle of that first map.
And making it feel a little similar to their previous B-leaning default, Liquid. With a Prowler, and Shishu's going hunting
Oh
for
my
Patatech.
god.
Walking around here, oh my.
The timing on mid is insane.
Try and get the hell out of there.
Oh my god, he turned
Finally,
around and
how
killed
the hell
him.
has Chichu got his way through there?
Yeah, he just walked through the smoke.
Oh god.
Found that timing indeed.
Oh.
Gang!
What's that?
Here he is.
Stop it, stop it, stop it. Kang, stop it, brother. If we lose this round, oh my god. But that's insane
Running a
to get
multitude
two
of
like that.
kills.
That's a
It might
phantom
be more
moment, by
where
the
that
way.
came from, but the
With a
counter
Vandal,
goes both ways,
can't even
son.
do that.
Nats
Wait, I don't like this because it's
sends it
losable,
flying
dude.
straight
I don't like it
back.
because it's actually losable.
Head spotted.
Like, no
Give
joke.
it
I
a
know it's
slight
4v2.
haircut straight through the box there, but
3v2,
slow as he
like,
is.
I don't know. Even if he's
2
low.
versus 3. Limited in terms of chances, but you never know. Flash forwards, Kiko still lurking, contacting another flash as well. A peek forwards almost with a reset of the aim.
Chichu's got you, though.
Is there
It ain't
guiding
gang gang,
light
it's
in that
Chichu.
round?
Chishu and Kangkang will not allow it. 14-14 again, and Chishu gets up to 30 himself. I was just talking about the fact that Kangkang hadn't quite kept up.
That's
I mean, look
insane.
at this play.
This timing on
They
mid
know
was
from
insane.
the VOD footage that Paditek loves
Look at
going with
that.
kind of lurk.
How?
He'll throw a prowler in mid and then walk up really
The
deep,
running
tuck
side
behind the
bullet,
box. We've seen him
dude.
do it a lot in EMEA. And Chishu, he's been watching. He's seen these games before. Kangkang is going to pull out an attack side operator to try to push them onto another map point. And they're doing a slow crawl up to A.
Spotting the corner, they know that Paddy plays perched them
Fuck,
onto
what happened?
heaven.
Fuck.
It's a beautiful one at that.
Focus, Terry.
Good block by the drone, but I don't
Who got
think
that
they'll
kill?
be too
Kang
worried
Kang?
about it. It's open access.
4v5, retake.
Easy access at that, and that's what is his timing.
Why are the
You're
rounds
seeking
so
to take. It's a
fast?
flash and a flood, an attempt to the play, but EDG are one step ahead. Players to the game plan.
3v3.
You're not slowing down though. Kamek out wide onto heaven once more. He's looking for bodies. He's hoping that EDG will just open themselves up.
The attack side off is insane.
Kiko
For real.
sailing sky high. Brought down like a clay pigeon. It's EDG now up to match, or at least
Fast
match
play.
point.
It feels like we've played almost a full match here,
know,
doesn't
man.
it?
I know.
16-14 in
30.
Counter-Strike fashion? CS Frogs molding?
Another opportunity for EDG. I think the read here is remarkably good for them. Ever since they took that time out and got an
Damn.
opportunity to talk to the coaches, EDG have been making really nice reads and hitting really good shots. Kangkang's going to pull out the operator again. He's been opping towards B main in every one of these rounds apart from one.
15-14 match point EDG.
Once more.
See it.
The
What is the
spike, though,
spot?
is on the A lurkers, and Nats has
Is he holding heaven from up there?
Yeah, this is super weird.
Oh my god.
Paddy.
Oh my god, he hit
Lucky
him.
to be alive. As
Chichu's
Tamek
dead.
fell
How?
through, but Chichu dropped down into mid.
Nobody?
Nobody.
Bomb down.
Was that spam?
That
What was
is
that?
spam or something. I'm not too sure.
Is
I
that
don't
because
even
Nats
know if that
didn't
was
commit his
spam.
wall?
And that's a spike drop down into the laps of these EDG players. This is it, surely.
Did they walk through the smoke and just die? What did they do? What could they have possibly done here?
And again, back to old reliable. Walking around, casual jaunts around the map. Contact
Everyone's Terry
plays,
said 13-5,
creeping
13-6.
and
First of all, I
crawling.
said 13-5, 13-8.
And Simon says, you might not pass this one as a horn up into his face, and still Kiko, he just deals with it. Takes that guy
no
out.
charges
Kangkang, the
left.
operator will have to just back himself away. They gotta
Astra,
know what these
Astra.
players are, but still Kamek, no way. Kamek.
Nah, this is scripted for sure. I don't care what you say, this is scripted for
What
sure.
is going on?
What is happening?
We're never getting to map 2. Never mind the rest of the matches.
Bro,
here at
Sentinels are
Masters.
gonna play, guys. Come on, EDG, just
We
put him
missed some
down,
really
bro.
crucial
Wait,
fights, and I
Chichu-
don't blame the observers.
Chichu
What is
walk-
going? I mean,
They
why?
walked through the smoke
I
dry.
don't know. We're in
Why
some
would they
really
do
deep
that?
territory in this game.
They
Nats
walked
must
through
have
the
thought, if I
smoke
don't hit the
dry.
wall, they won't think about the A flank.
What?
So he ends up going down and delivers nobody.
They
two.
dry
And then
walk
two
through the
answers back
smoke.
in almost the same spot from Kamek, flips the tables. And Lohan is happy about that. Round 31, score even. And you can tell the teams are trying wild stuff at this point. They're just throwing it at the wall and seeing what sticks.
Exactly, the playbook ripped up.
Tactical, it led to a
I
win?
don't think that Nats has ever
Fucking
run
Iron
that
players will try to
before,
justify that
where he
shit.
just doesn't put down
Golds in the
A
chat are like, I do the same thing.
That's the kind of audible on the fly
Now you
stuff.
guys have a reason to do that kind of stupid shit. You clip that round, you're like, they did it here. Why can't I do it?
Taste of their own medicine here for Team Liquid.
What, it's okay if the pros do it, but I can't do it because I'm not pro?
A bit of presence shown for that one here. Team
That's
Liquid
damn
have
right,
built a lot of
dude.
space
Damn right,
over
Billy.
the map.
Gate crash being thrown from Camo. This
When you go
one's
through
second.
smoke, you use
Did
util,
not
Billy.
land where he wanted it to. That's not
Or you stay back.
going to allow him the safety.
Team Liquid are offering up full mid control. No one holding
There's gotta be
contest
1
A
billion
round
in
as
the
well,
chat,
and that
right?
wall goes up, so there's a lot of unknowns for Team Liquid right now.
They had a hard read that this was going to be B. They stacked 3 players on B for the defense, and they also had Camo's gate crash over there at the start. So, and honestly, the read is
Derek,
good.
I'm going
I
insane.
mean, look at
Same.
it.
They got players in position. But a sour end to the round here for EDG, and as a dash
Here we go.
that's going to be the go button. Signet, moves
Oh,
forward,
Smoggy with the
forwards,
entry?
Kiko dropped.
That's
This guy
traded?
putting the thorn into their sides, and
Nobody.
that's taken
Everyone's
care
dead.
of.
How? Doesn't matter. I don't even blame the observer.
At
It's
this
just
point, we've
impossible to
seen
watch.
some miracle rounds from Team Liquid, but I think
If
it's a hard
EDG loses rounds,
still going to make a go of it.
I'll buy a Liquid
Have to at the
jersey.
end of the day, Paddy.
One enemy remains.
His way around though, but that's a bullet to the side of the head.
Suckers.
And he's dropped dead. Chichu.
Ooh.
Cold with it. Up to 16 for EDG.
At some point here, if EDG have
They have a
this
lot of
many
30
map points,
bombs.
they've got to convert on one of them. The entry from Smoggy is great.
First map
And
of the
even
event,
though
by the
Team
way.
Liquid had people stacked here,
Best
had
teams
the
in the
right
world for a
read,
reason, dude.
They didn't, I think, expect that lurk to be coming through, or not lurk, but the other side of the pinch.
What's
Now,
EDG's
from Team Liquid's
Susu?
perspective, I think they
Who's
thought
that?
was a B pop, and they weren't ready for the people up in B heaven. What's Kang is going to go for an operator. He changed his mind there with only 3 seconds left in the round.
This is all over
Oh,
the place.
Susu means fighting. I see.
Roll in mid and close things out.
All right, match point EDG again.
Could be broken. Rifle spam.
They're hoping. Team Liquid are hoping that
Well, has an
EDG
op.
walk down mid right now.
Uh-oh, they're going into Kang, but he has an off here.
Ramp though, Kang. Hold up.
The fucking wall blocked him! Chichu's wall! Chichu, you son of a bitch! How dare you wall off my king? Just kidding, bro. Just kidding, bro, you're him. Just kidding. Oh my god, imagine. 2v2. Holy fuck. Nats.
Slices and cuts him up, and Simon, there was damage done. Weak as anything, Swift Breeze will bring him down, but a bullet does the job nevertheless. This is down to 2. Team Liquid, not to be denied, to drag it out just that.
Nobody
much
1v2?
further.
So difficult for nobody. He has utterly
Nobody
no
wins this,
idea
he
where these
rebrands
Team
to
Liquid
somebody.
players are.
I don't care.
Be in any part of the map right now, apart from where he's recently cleared.
Where's he going?
Could he find a
No one tell him it's A.
possible timing? Maybe if he'd continued through vents, but it's looking unlikely now. Nobody was an absolute star for EDG in the grand finals of China. He took that game and he decided to
Viper
win it
ults?
for them.
Good comms in the
If he could
chat.
pull out a 1v2 here.
Is he gonna give Viper the bomb? Hey, you have
At
ults.
this
You want the
point, it
plant?
looks like it's going to take an enormous play, a miracle from one of the teams to put
Hey!
the other to bed.
What the fuck are we doing?
It's Kamek and Nat's job to hold.
They don't want to ults?
Yeah, I mean, listen. I
Should
know
they be
it's
ulting
an
here?
unfavorable map for both teams, but neither of them wants to play it at this point.
They decided
not good in the
to give
situation.
plant to Nats there, who would have had Pit.
I think Dan.
It must have been a decision. There's no way they don't know.
a bit flustered.
It must have been a
Well,
decision.
at the same time, you don't want to get timing.
Or they don't
wrong,
want to get
but the
timing?
Chances of nobody winning a 1v2 in this
Yeah,
spot.
they had to have known. There's no fucking way they don't know.
arguably
I
might even
refuse
go
to
up if
believe
there's a
it.
Pit.
If they don't know that one of the dead players must have calmed it.
Possibilities to get
There's no
himself
universe. They definitely
into
made a
the fight.
decision.
Bullets rattled and away.
Hey, use your
Back on
fucking
the
rockets,
screen.
nobody.
Does need a miracle at this point. Stun. Rattled
Oh
and away.
my
One kill found.
God,
He's
what
that
the
second one,
fuck
but
he can win?
Really just going to be guessing. Nats holds it down out towards elbow. 16-16.
I didn't think he could win that at all.
Neither team wants to give this up.
Dude, Chichu's wall actually fucked him, but then Chichu got 2 kills, so can't even be mad.
Utterly ridiculous beginning to this round as well.
He almost got a third
Really
too.
nice macro
And then
idea
Nats gets
call
3 here, I
from
think.
Nats, and Camo flies into the face of Konkong to take him down in the beginning of the
He
round.
actually had a chance there. I didn't think
At
he
some
did.
point here, Konkong might start giving up on the operator. Because while it's
He's just getting
theoretically
overwhelmed, but I
really good
think
idea against what Team
he's-
Liquid are doing, it's kind of
He's doing well. But
making him less able to carry and win the rounds, I would say.
Yeah,
Whereas
he
maybe
doesn't
he
feel
might
as
just be able to
mobile.
go walkabouts
Uh-oh.
as Paddy and Camo are doing.
The walkabouts is going to be that refight attempt.
Good fallback.
Pushing Chichu back. They'll respect this one and looking at TP all the way back over towards B.
This is the way that Team Liquid love their early rounds to go. A little piece of aggression and try to force you into the stack. Here, there's a 4-player stack on B. If EDG
Like you would
try to
expect
react.
teams to do like a reaction B
they're
because
not
they
taking
pushed
the bait.
A, but
Flash forwards in the drone. Clears his way.
I guess you really can't with the Yoru.
Hong Kong, no intention though.
Also on this map, I don't
Hooligan
know.
taking that space.
I didn't
It's
really
just
hear
the
that much
threat of
either.
it, but Team Liquid are giving this one up anyway.
Remember, last time, even despite Team Liquid
Oh,
having a stack
fuck,
on
they're
B,
walking into the stack.
EDG came up with the goods because they
Kang
forgot
Kang
about B
Jet
Heaven.
Lurk.
Nats was so focused on the pop coming out through B main, they didn't think of Heaven, and Kang is that lurker.
This is a good spot.
Good backstab.
Oh, this is going to get messy.
Timing!
What an entry.
Timing!
Oh my God! Nobody somehow
Wait, what
priced
the
that one. This
fuck?
is going to be it. Salvo's in the fault line.
Good molly.
Cuts
Good
it
molly,
up,
no joke.
Dissects the site. Chances and opportunities, but Nats is still alive.
Good nade.
Paranoia in your face. How much longer will you be
Wow.
kicking? They can't remove this guy. It's a thorn in their
Holy
side and
fuck,
more.
help, help,
It's buying
somebody
time
help
and
me,
space for
please.
the team to get back in. Util expended.
Oh no.
Out
Kang
for the
Kang's here.
smokes.
Everyone's
The
dead.
feed
The
is
round's
gonna
over, by the way.
run
The round's
away
over, by the way. If you're wondering, the round's over.
No shade to the observers, man. This is a mess.
It's the same strategy, roughly speaking, though. Called
Holy
again from
fuck.
nobody. It's working
I don't know what
beautifully.
happened.
It's a
I don't, okay,
disguised
straight up.
B split. You make it
Observing,
feel like everybody's
well,
popping through B main, and you
I
send
shouldn't say
somebody
that way.
on the
I'm gonna go ahead and
backstab.
actually say it's impossible to
Sent two
observe
people
this.
up through mid. This time it was Kankan
We
coming
probably
through
need
heaven
at
that
least 2
sealed
screens.
the round up.
We need to see we need a picture in picture.
all of the
We need
brawling
picture in
that happened
picture.
on site.
There's actually no way for us to catch
Nobody
this shit.
coming alive. Chishu, he's been phenomenal for them. 35 kills, now the kill leader. And we're in with EDG at another map point.
Love to break some records for our
I
opening
just
game.
imagine like during a match like this, the observer just sweating fucking buckets, dude. Just 'cause every kill he misses, just another fucking like ounce of oh, he's dead as fuck.
Into the corner, needs some help, needs some bailout camo. Instant with the trade.
Oh, Kang Kang.
Just to get the one.
Oh,
Gonna
Kang
squeeze that onto him.
Kang.
Kang's hot on the heels, and he does eat him up.
Wait.
Camo
Wait,
not
Breach
long
doesn't know.
for the wall,
Simon,
not long for the round. EDG. Is this it? Could this be the impetus to spotting? There's the head. Simon whips it around and it leaves it all down.
People had the
to
best
Kamek.
timing in the world. He hesitated
That
a little
kill
bit.
there's got to be the death blow. Simon having the awareness
Okay,
to swing
there's
around
no
and
way
take
he
down the
1v3s
star of
Kenny
Team
K,
Liquid.
right? He
doesn't
can't even
get
plant the
plans
bomb. He's
coming.
nervous.
He misses another 4 seconds. And the ambush is going to start to close in here. He
GG,
has
early
got
GG
to
in the
come up
chat.
with a
Early
miracle.
GG in the chat.
Smoke.
Early GG in the chat.
Didn't
There's no
fall.
fucking way he wins this. I don't care what
Try
you
and
say.
push them back. 1 star left remaining, and he needs to isolate these fights, have more. But EDG
Look at
not
Kang
gonna
Kang's
give him those
patience, dude.
openings. There's discipline at its core. Paranoia flushing him out wide. He's lucky that he didn't fall in the first
Kenny K.
time.
Fucking Kenny K.
Finally puts an
18-16
end to
EDG.
it.
I never doubted.
And puts him to rest and
GG.
puts the
What a
map
first map,
under
dude.
their
Holy.
belt. Split goes their way. With
Man.
an 18-16
What a first
finish.
map, bro. Hey, first map of the day, by the way.
Couldn't ask from an
Holy
audience's
shit.
perspective for a better game to open.
Holy
Team
shit.
Liquid
Even more.
Plus 20. Looking scene. 13-4. Many tokens. Nah, I mean, this, yeah, the full trailer link, yeah. I mean, I think they did good, no? I actually enjoyed a trailer today. Can we watch it again for people that haven't seen it? Or you guys, when they have the ults, needs to be like yellow or purple or bro, very. How the fuck is that supposed to get anyone hyped? Oh my god. How does this get 27? That one is shit. How the fuck is that supposed to get anyone hyped? Oh my god. Wait. Are those pants a part of their jersey? Or, yeah, there's gotta be, dude. Damn, what the fuck? They actually dripped out on this fit, dude. They actually dripped the fuck out on this fit, bro. Saw
Fact of the matter is, a little again, but maybe just on a.
I will shut up.
Wait,
I am sorry.
wait.
Let's
Wait.
proceed the
Dude.
is pretty good with this comp.
Team Liquid,